Stream Sports. Proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Well, good evening and welcome to Titusville Rocket Football. Tonight, the Rockets host the Corry Beavers. And we welcome you back to Carter Field for week 2 of high school football. Our coverage of Rocket football this season made possible by these great sponsors. By Anderson Physical Therapy. By The Barking Lot. By Kreiner Real Estate. By Interstate Pipe and Supply, by Armstrong, by Oil Creek Plastics, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, by Dr. Timothy Brooks, by Pennsylvania Hardwoods, by State Farm Insurance, by Fat Chad's Brewing, by Goodwill, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Homerwood, by RTI, by the University of Pittsburgh, Titusville, by Shago Real Estate, by Poppies, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Corky's Pizza and Subs, and by the Titusville Beverage. And once again, good evening and a beautiful evening as we welcome you inside the Kreiner Real Estate Goodwill pregame show. Let's bring in our cast of characters here tonight. We'll start with the man doing play-by-play, Mr. Jim Bodemer. Breaking down the plays tonight is Steve Bodemer. Bill McCrillis is down on the field. Wireless mic will be going to Bill in just a few moments. He's down there now, as you guys can see, quite active down there.
Well, a lot of things going on down there right now. We're going to watch and see about the opening kickoff. That's always important because you get the first possession, especially in a ball game when you're just trying to get your offense going. Last week we didn't have a strong offensive performance, and I wouldn't be surprised if what coach would like to try and get things going. So we'll watch and see, but I'm guessing if we have the opportunity, Steve, we might just take the ball and see what our offense can do against a pretty good size Corry Beaver team.
Well, they've got good size up front, that's for sure. They've got us poundage-wise. Titusville's going to have to get off the ball quickly, a lot quicker than what they did the first half last week if they want to establish any type of a ground game. I would still be tempted. I'd still be tempted if I win the toss. I'm going to take the ball first. Let's put my offense on the field, and hopefully we've tightened some things up. Tell them, my big thing, we've talked about it through the course of the week, coming into this ball game is, listen, kids, I don't care if you miss a block. I don't care if you block the wrong kid, but let's start doing these things at 100%. Yeah. I correct, the blocking, the missed assignment, but I can't get you going. You've got to do that yourself, and let's get playing at 100%.
Well, they do have to do that. They also have to correct some mistakes. We gave up some touchdowns last week just on some concentration issues, if nothing else. Bad snaps, they pick it up, run it in. I think we give up like 14 points just on recovery fumbles running into the end zone. So you can't make mistakes like that when your offense is struggling. So I think it's a combination of things, Steve, they're going to have to get with here this evening if they're going to pick up a win. But I always go back to, and we talk about it often, what happens in the trench. And I think tonight that's going to happen because there's some big boys on the opposite side of the line against our offensive line and defensive line. So that's going to be a critical aspect of the game to me.
Well, and part of that's going to rely on the coaching staff, the play calling. You're not going to have your kids who are undersized against some of the piles of beef that Corry has up front. You can't go nose to nose with them. You can't go straight ahead at them. You're going to have to get blocking angles. You're going to have to do some trapping. We're going to have to try to get our linemen, who hopefully have a step on them a little quicker, to make Corry out of position.
Well, if we can make these things happen this evening, perhaps we can get out of here with a big win. And if we win this evening, that will be really a big win because it's a good football team. Corry's young. They have some young kids out there, but they also have some veterans, especially up front. So getting off to a good start, cut out some mistakes, see if we can get something going here early in the ball game. Both teams still out in the field warming up. We've had the toss of the coin. We'll have that report to you here in a little bit. And we also have a conversation with Coach.
That's coming up next as we continue here. It is the Kreiner Real Estate Goodwill pregame show. Our coverage will continue right after this timeout.
The quality flooring made at Homerwood in Titusville is a result of the talented, hard-working employees that take pride in the work they do. Our employees live and work here. Homerwood is a great company with many career opportunities now available in most shifts, which means you can make a great living, receive benefits day one, enjoy 11 paid holidays, and have the opportunity to advance and build a career, all while enjoying small-town life and being close to family and friends. Stop in to apply today. We're Homerwood. Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oiled derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville. Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. We offer competitive pricing and an array of equipment for you to get the job done and on time. Hosting an event? Poppy's can help with that too. We have tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project needs. Poppy's Place on the Tynesta Road in Pleasantville. Pain can come from anywhere. Luckily, Anderson Physical Therapy has locations everywhere in Northwest Pennsylvania to help you get back to better health. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, whether it's post-operative rehabilitation, sports injuries, spine conditions, neurological conditions, or more. Anderson Physical Therapy is here for you. With offices in Albion, Clarion, Carpenton, Franklin, Seneca, Tityute, and Titusville, Anderson's is committed to your long-term health and well-being.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Rocket pregame show. I'm Steve Otter, and with me again is Coach Baldwin of the Rockets. And Coach, just very quickly, last week we started out pretty well. We got up to a 7-0 lead, and the wheels kind of fell off for the rest of the half.
Yeah, it almost felt like this huge adrenaline dump come out. We come out, we're on a high note. Everybody's pumped up. New stadium, new field, and everything. We come out and we put things together. And then it just, especially that second quarter, we gave up 34 points and like 3 big plays in a row, on that. And the unforced penalties that we just you cannot put yourself behind the sticks to start that. It makes you have to run a whole different offense than you want to run, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But,
Well, I think, over not just this year, but over the past few years, your offense is not a come from behind. You're not a quick strike offense.
Right.
We just don't have the speed, the playmakers to be quick strike. So the drives have to be maintained, have to be sustained. And again, the false starts or the penalties there, the non-action penalties, it's got to just drive you nuts.
Oh yeah, the unforced errors, the false, like you said, the false starts and stuff like that. I can stand penalties if they're going hard, if it's in the action, if it's in the play, which we had a couple, which were bad.
In the second half, and it was a game. Again, it's a tale of two halves in this game. It was 34-7 at halftime, and then we came out the second half, and for the most part, we shut them down. Now we had a couple of big plays that were brought back by penalties.
Yep.
One of them, really kind of both of them, kind of away from the direction of the play, but yet legitimate calls. I mean, they're holding and so forth. Okay, and I don't necessarily blame them for making those calls, even though it's not really going to impact the outcome of the play. And some people believe, well, if it's not going to affect the play, don't call it. The other side of me says, call it now, so that when we get into region games, they're not still doing this.
Sure, and there was a couple that were legit. There was one on that reverse that we had talked about in the rules interpretation meeting that our guy was doing, and he got called for it, that they called it, but it wasn't supposed to be. Because
a lot of times in reverse plays you'll get calls for blocking in the back, or because the defense's back is chasing the first direction.
Right.
Your guy's coming behind him.
Well, this was almost like a pancake block, and he stayed on him on the ground, which was specifically brought up in rules and terp, and it's not a holding call. You can lay on a guy, is what they said in the rules and terp, which so that one was the one that I was particularly arguing about, and then I wanted to talk to them afterwards because they're trying, and by no means would I put any of this on an official. They didn't put 34 points on the board in one quarter.
And they didn't make calls that allowed them to get 34.
No.
We got beat fair and square.
Oh, absolutely.
The first half we had trouble with containment with the quarterback, and then we got beat deep one time.
Yep.
But what we were most impressed with coming out in the second half was, instead of the heads being down and this is over, let's just phone it in, corrections were made. Some players made those adjustments and were very effective in that second half.
For sure. We went up into the locker room, and we've been building culture and character is huge. You'll hear me say it 100 times. The kids have heard me say it 100 times. Last year was a big one. I think if we already talked about this, even those guys were getting hammered on, they still kept fighting and kept moving. Well, that culture's still there. Today this team, absolutely, there's no quit, there's no give up. We only gave up 13 total yards in the second half. Mm-hmm. So we go from like 260 yards in the second quarter to 13 yards in the second half. It's just, night and day.
And this wasn't, it wasn't the case where they came out the second half, played their starters for a series, and then played their JVs.
Right,
they had their starters in for most of the second half, and I don't have a problem with that.
I don't either. No.
They didn't get us into the mercy rule until late.
And that was because of our offense.
And that was, again, the problem with turnovers.
Right.
That was Lakeview. Tonight, Corry Beavers are coming to town. Historically, in recent past, we've had some trouble with Corry. Yeah. Teams that appeared to be competitive with or be beatable, we've just kind of let slip through our fingers. Tonight, Corry comes in. I've taken a look at their roster. They've got, looks like 3 or 4 really big linemen. Yeah,
we didn't get a lot of film on them because they played Sharon, and they only got a half in because of lightning and stuff. But what we saw, they absolutely got some big guys up front. I don't know where everybody gets their size from. We got a lot of heart up front. We don't have a lot of size.
Well, and we're not talking just. Nosko's 270. That's a good size boy.
Right.
We're talking some kids that are listed at 6'6", 300 plus.
Right.
2 of those, and another one that's very close to that, 6'5" and 280.
Yes.
So, and I took a little bit of look off of a website on their game with Sharon, and it's not like they can't move.
Right.
They're
They're
mobile.
They got good feet and they're athletic.
How do you combat that overwhelming size?
Well, if you're talking from offense, we got to get them moving. These guys can move too, but usually when you talk about size, you try to get them moving, try to get them out of position to where they're reaching. They're not in a good position to make a tackle. Stuff like that. When we're on defense, you just got to be tenacious and keep coming at them and get your motor above their motor. You know what I mean?
And one of the things that, in that respect, that you want to try to do if you're a defensive lineman is to get inside the offense and get your hands into his chest before he can get his hands out on you. So there's a lot of hand slapping that you'll probably see tonight's ball game where we're trying to knock their hands away so they can't get a hold of us.
Right.
Corry, pretty balanced historically. They'll run the ball. They like to run a lot of misdirection. They like to go wide.
Yeah, you'll see some spread and trips. Which they've wanted to spread it out for a couple years now. You'll see a lot of screens from they run trips and one of the inside slots will bubble back. And they'll run a center screen, middle screen, and stuff like that. And they do a lot of things like that to try to trick you up. They have decent athletes. Like you said before, we've had some really close games with Corry in the last two. We didn't get to play him last season, but the 2 seasons before that, were really, really close games. And, we're expecting this one to be just right there too. So, that's what we want to do.
Well, that's Corry and Titusville. That's coming up here shortly. And again, historically, these have been close ball games. So if you're not down here, come on down. It should be a good ball game. Titusville, Corry coming up right after this.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub. Each student is given a personalized, Pitt-quality education, which benefits greatly from our small class sizes and emphasis on hands-on learning. This experience is second to none in Northwestern Pennsylvania, and we take serious pride in our devotion to professionalism and education. At the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub, applying is faster than saying our name. Call now to begin your journey today.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell a house, land, farm, or commercial property in and around Titusville, Franklin, Oil City, and surrounding areas, you've come to the right place. ShagoRealEstate.com. 25 plus years of real estate sales meets state-of-the-art technology. We use 3D imaging to produce 3D virtual tours used on social media and MLS virtual tour links. And we're also a U-Haul neighborhood dealer. We're Shago Real Estate LLC. Interstate Pipe and Supply means it when we say service means business. With a knowledgeable staff, full fleet of trucks, and large product offering, we can answer your questions and fill your orders, big or small. We are your one-stop shop assisting homeowners and contractors quickly and efficiently, offering 4 convenient locations. We know the importance of customer service and strive to keep our customers returning and happy. Looking to turn a job into a career? We have several opportunities available in our company, so stop in and apply today. Proud to serve the Titusville community for 50 plus years, we're Interstate Pipe and Supply.
And welcome back to the Kreiner Real Estate Goodwill pregame show here from Carter Field. A beautiful Friday night, Jim.
It really is. I was just looking at the flag across the way. It's blowing from the winds coming out of the north to south. Temperature is about 65 degrees, about a 3% chance of precipitation. Not that it makes a great deal of difference down in the new turf field that we have here at Carter Field, but a beautiful night. Probably not a situation where we'll see a lot of cramps because the humidity is not like it was a week ago. But Bill, you're down there in the field. You can feel the breeze and so on. What's it like down there in terms of heat?
There's no heat at all. It's beautiful. Nice breeze blowing here from west to east. And I'll tell you what, it's a fine night for football, everybody. If you're missing it at all, you might come on down or tune us in. I got a couple interviews coming up at halftime. I think I've got Coach Wiley, and maybe his son TJ might be here also. So,
oh, wow.
We'll,
hey, real quick, Bill, have Mark swing over and grab the cheerleaders. Not to talk to, but just to show, because this is an element that was, Mark, can you swing the camera over to capture the cheerleaders?
Okay, girls, look this way. Everybody wave.
There you go. This was an element that was missed at the beginning of last year.
Well, it was. I was noticing the Corry cheerleaders down here a long time ago, about an hour ago, and I'm thinking that's something different because with the COVID situation, the pandemic, we did not have these young ladies out there. We didn't have a crowd, so it's about different. Bill?
Maybe we can get Mark to turn around. The Corry cheerleaders are down at the other end, so maybe we can get them to get a look at them also.
They're waiting to welcome the team out. It was the big sign for the Corry Beavers. So, that's one of the nice things about it right now, Bill, is we're getting back into what we call traditional football. We get the fans here. We got the bands are here. The cheerleaders are here. So we're right back into where we like it to be. Not like it was last year when we were trying to broadcast with absolute silence.
It makes a big difference, doesn't it, guys?
It certainly does.
Wireless Mike tonight, proudly presented by Homerwood and by Warner's Bakery Big thanks to all our sponsors this season, and if you're enjoying the broadcast, make sure you let them know, support their business. We appreciate it, they appreciate it, and it's all part of that community support.
Well, we can't go without them. It's just something we need to have. And
well, let's be honest, you can't go without the hardwood flooring and without a smiley face cookie from time to time.
Or a donut.
Or
That's
donuts.
absolutely correct. And we talked last year, if you remember, Luke, about the hours I used to play basketball at Warren's Bakery. We won't get into that old-time history stuff, but it was a lot of fun. Mr. Warren take those trucks out, and we'd play with a ping pong ball. And Ronnie and I and the boys would have a lot of fun. So been there a long time.
All right, we got to take another time out here. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Goodwill pregame show. Our coverage will continue right after this.
Pennsylvania Hardwoods, a worldwide supplier of high-quality logs and lumber, is a proud sponsor of the Titusville Rockets. Located along Titusville Road in Pleasantville, Pennsylvania Hardwoods purchases standing timber and logs and some of the world's highest quality hardwood, which is growing right in your backyard. For a free appraisal, call Pennsylvania Hardwoods at 814-590-6730. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets from Pennsylvania Hardwoods.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
RTI keeps steel producers on track with continuous maintenance services throughout the U.S. High school sports keeps community on track as our young athletes learn skills that build our towns for years to come with hard work on and off the field. RTI proudly supports our local athletes who show the same focus and integrity week after week that we value in our company. RTI has a commitment to our community and our future. Fly high, Rockets. We're all on board.
Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
And welcome back to the Kreiner Real Estate Goodwill pregame show. Here at Carter Field tonight, and a beautiful night. Jim ran down the weather. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be such a great night for football. Last week was really hot, guys. Tonight, once the sun goes down, it's going to feel a little more like football weather.
Well, it is, and we were talking with Bill there. We probably should not see quite so much in terms of cramping because the humidity's down. But new segment to our program, we have the Bodemer Basics coming up from the Basic Bodemer. So, Mr. Basic Bodemer, take over.
Here it is. Here's what we're looking for tonight. Play aggressive for all four quarters. By that I mean don't play the slow first half that we did last week. Get off the ball, make some things happen. The second thing is I want to see the ball in the hands of our playmakers. Both Koval boys need to see the ball more. We need to get Colin Baker going. And, of course, to do all of that, Garrett Knapp has to have a good ball game. And the third one is to take advantage of your opportunities. If you got a chance to make a play, offense, defense, special teams, don't really care what it is, make the play. Whether it's a tackle, a catch, hold on to the ball, whatever it is, we got to start making plays if we want to turn this thing around.
Yeah, there's no question we can't make the mistakes that we made last week. And the crazy penalties that we had that the coach talked about earlier, Steve, and then also the fumbles and those kinds of things. Those just absolutely tear you down emotionally. Your head goes down because you're beating yourself.
Yeah, your head drops when you drop a ball. You put the ball on the turf. We dropped it 8 times.
Titusville Rockets coming out on the field. The Beavers are down here in front of us, all ready to go, waiting for the Rockets to come out. They're going to go out and have the imaginary toss of the coin, and we're not too far away from kickoff. Titusville Rocket football, we're entertaining the Corry Beavers this evening. Stick around. It'll be a great ball game.
And that's going to wrap up the Kreiner Real Estate Goodwill pregame show. We got kickoff coming up next.
What a summer. You know what, guys? We really do have the best customers.
You know, Dave, we sold a lot of trucks and Jeeps, and if we didn't have one, we were able to find it most of the time.
Well, here's a few vehicles you could check out on our lot.
We got from the Dodge Charger GT all-wheel drive to the all-new Grand Cherokee L.
You can see our inventory online, or better yet, just stop out and see us today.
Donovan and Bauer Auto Group on the Hightown Road in Titusville.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
For 48 years, Oil Creek Plastics has provided quality, service, and integrity to their customers and community. Their talented and committed employees strive to deliver to their clients the best products that are American-made. In that spirit, our high school athletes show commitment to their school and community, excelling at every event. In these times of uncertainty, community comes together. Oil Creek Plastics is proud to support the Titusville Rockets and continue traditions that are made in the USA.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
There goes Nicholson. Now he's gone. Wonderful, wonderful cutback inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, just going touchdown. What a play.
Anywhere in the world we would rather be. It's high school football on Stream TV.
And welcome to Carter Field. It's the Rockets and the Beavers tonight. The Beavers come into the Carter Field at 0-1 record. Rockets 0-1 after losing their home opener last week. Most of Knotty's 965. We get out of the field now for the national anthem.
And we're getting set to go. Bill, you were down in the field a bit ago for the toss of the coin. How'd that come out?
We are going to receive the ball. Corry deferred.
Okay, so Corry did win the toss and first, so at least we get an opportunity to get our offense out on the field.
Now, you see what you just did.
What?
You ruined their surprise. That now they're going through these motions, and the people at home know the outcome. You just ruined it.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to get a jump on things.
Well, at your age, that'd be...
Don't stand there laughing, Davis. Step up for me. Step up for me. Defend me. Do something. Well, I'm telling you.
He's doing what he's done most of his life.
stand there laughing at you and me. Oh, I'm telling you, folks.
I'm just thinking about all those Christmas surprises that went away.
Well, that all the inheritance is going in another direction. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen down there, Bill, in terms of who's going to win. Oh, look at this. Corey's going to kick off. What a surprise.
No, Corry won the toss. They're deferring, so they will kick off.
I'm telling you, these people, Bill, that are legalists up here trying to get...
Now, do we all get that okay?
Yeah, we finally got that right. Either way, Titusville's going to receive. We'll see if we can get our offense going here as we get underway and see whether or not we can contain this big defensive line that Corey's going to throw out there with us.
Yeah, the big thing is for our offensive linemen to make any kind of holes here tonight, you got to get a good angle on people, but you got to get into them quick off the ball, and it should be relatively easy to do. You know the snap count, they don't.
That's
so
right.
Fire off the ball, get your shoulders into them. You don't have to push them off the line of scrimmage, just turn them out of the way.
Yeah, so many times we think blocking is a matter of taking people off their feet, but that's not the case at all. Like you say, just hold them up, move them in the other direction
Just
where you want to go.
We saw a lot of that out of our center Wheeling last week with a big nose tackle.
Yeah.
All he had to do was stand them up and turn them to a side, and we had lanes to run through, and that's what we want to do tonight.
Titus will send 4 back, and they'll line up there on the 20. That'll be Colville up in the middle. He'll stand about the 25 with 3 other gentlemen back there. And getting set to kick off will be, I believe, Corry. Corey will do the honors. Check that, number 5. It'll be Waylon Jackson doing the kicking for.
No, you were right the first time.
Was I? Number 9.
Yep, number 9.
It is Corry.
It's that new math.
Yeah, it gets me every time. I shouldn't because I have 10 fingers and I got the 9.
That's right. Couldn't understand the confusion.
Corry approaches the ball. Kicking it down to the middle. It's going to be taken at about the 25-yard line, out across the 30, to the outside, out across the 35, the 40, and knocked down at about the 41-yard line. Nice return.
Ashton Burley makes a nice return here, does a nice job. Here are the starting lineups: Knapp, Baker, Burley, Koval, Malave, and Tarr. Those are your skill position players for tonight. These are the guys that got to play well coming up here. Nosko, Wolfkill, Wheeling, Patterson, and Tarr. Everything's going to depend on these 5 guys, so the pressure's on them tonight.
We'll see now if Titusville's line can come up against some of these big boys, 6'6", 245, 300-pounders up there in front for Corry. Titusville comes out, splits 2 to the left. We have a wing right. Knapp at quarterback, puts a man in motion, coming this side. Ball's given out to the man coming through is Burley, coming across the 40, cuts up the field to the 44, and he's going to be stopped at about the 44-yard line. Going to pick up of about 3.
That's not a bad run coming out over there. A little bit not sure there where he was looking to turn up. Finally saw an opening, makes a plant and cuts up. Or we pick up 4 yards. That's what we're looking for. That's kind of the Titusville ground game right there.
Well, a good double team there on 75. The defensive tackle there to help spring that outside.
Yeah, hook him and stop penetration. A 55, the nose tackle, he's trailing the play. Running back, you got to just make your decision and go. You're going to get caught from behind if they get through the backside.
That big tackle's listed 6'6", 270. Titusville now send again doubles left, wing right. Now they've got a man in motion going left. Ball's given off to Baker trying to get up the middle, and he's going to be hit and thrown for about a 3-yard loss back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well played there by the Corry outside linebacker. Motion went away from him. He stayed home and was able to get in the backfield unblocked there for that good open field tackle.
Well, they cut him off to get in the outside, but that's not really, I don't think, Colin Baker's best asset for Titusville. He's more of a straight-ahead runner.
And he had success last week, especially early on, getting
going
between the
straight
tackles.
ahead. I think he's one of those we've got to concentrate between the tackles, get him going north and south as quick as possible.
Loss of 3 in the play, brings up a 3rd down and 9. Titusville send doubles to the right, have a single to the left. They keep Baker in the backfield with Knapp. Knapp looking to throw over the middle. Pass is complete. Out across the 45 to about the 47. Won't be enough for a first down, but a good pass and catch for Titusville.
Well, that's Malave that we've kind of wondered last week. We didn't get a chance to get the ball to him much. On the slant, the quick slant, you're going to see him coming across.
Yes, we're going to throw.
Just a little bit short on the route, not able to get the first down. Good play by Corry to come up there and make the stop.
And that looks to me like Titusville's going to go on 4th down. 4th down and 4 early here in the game. 9:50 clock running. And, yep, they're coming out. They're going to send doubles to the left. Malave comes wide left, along with Brock Koval. Snap, they're going to look
underneath.
For the middle. Cuts upfield. He's out across the 50 to the 48. Enough for the
You
first
said the
down.
same thing I did.
Scared me for a second.
It's a nice slant route. And one of the things that's hard for high school kids in particular to understand, the down and distance situation, you're fourth down here. Good slant, throws on the money. Don't go backwards. Get forward. You're not going to know where that nut marker is and get your butt up there.
Well, and that's going to change things for the secondary of Corry. They're not going to be able to play off like that in this short yardage situation.
They're going to have to move up.
And so far, 2 for 2 on slants.
First down and 10, Titus with the Corry 49. Doubles again the left side for Titusville. Wing right. Knapp gives it off to Baker right up the middle, and he's going to be hit, stopped, maybe gain of 1. That's that straight ahead run you were talking about.
Well, it is straight ahead run, and that's going to be the hard part for Titusville because you're going to run into these big defensive linemen. So you're going to have to you have to hold your blocks a little bit, and that's going to be tough to do for Titusville.
Tackles again 6'4", 245. They have one at 6'3", 285. The nose guard at 180. This little boy out there.
Yeah, he's a small guy.
Short and stocky. Titusville now will send Abrigo to the left. Put Brock Koval in the slot left. Wing right. Koval in motion. Ball's given up to Koval. Gets to the outside. Cuts it upfield. Out across the 45. Checked it through about the 45. Make it the 46-yard line. Pick up a couple. Thought he was going to get a few more on that.
I did too, and I thought he was going to get. It's one of those where he cut up, and I think he needed to cut up and then to the outside real quick. We had Ashton Burley over there with a nice seal block to his guy to the outside. Once Brock cuts it up, then maybe cut that back to the outside real quick.
Keep watching these backers, and their angle pursuits are pretty good so far for Corry.
Corry will be well coached. They'll be well disciplined as well.
3rd and 7 now for the Rockets. Doubles left, single right, wing. Knapp thrown over the middle. Pass will complete to Brock Koval. Koval turns back across the field, comes out to about the 41, bring up a fourth and about 4. Once again, same thing.
Again, same thing. Where there's quick, short rounds. So this one's going to be to Koval. And again, though, we're 1, 2, 2.5, 3 yards backwards, and you're going to lose a couple of yards. You're not going to get the first down, but go forward, go the direction you need to go.
I kind of like to get him to turn to the outside, away from the middle of the defense. He had a better opportunity, perhaps. But fourth and short again.
Brio comes wide to the left. Koval to the slot left. Titusville once again, 4th down and short, 4th and 2. Another big 4th down play in this drive. Koval going to throw over the middle. The pass is in and out of the hands of Koval at about the 35. Would have been a first down, but turnover on downs to Titusville. And Corry will take over first down and 10 at their own 41.
Well, this brings up a point. One of our coaching points is defensively, if you want to nickel and dime us down the field 3 to 4 yards on a pass play, we're going to let you do that because passing is not as easy as people might think. You have to have a good snap, good throw, catch. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it. And even though that was short yardage, Corry's still playing off. And the incompletion is going to lead to the turnover.
Corry comes out with doubles to the left, and doubles right. Nathan Lesher, the quarterback. And Titusville will have an encroachment. Patterson gets just a little bit excited there, trying to get the break, and it'll be 5 yards against Titusville. Bring up a first down and 5. They'll come out to the 46-yard line of Corry.
As we talked about from last week, these are the kind of penalties that drive a coach nuts. The action penalties, you can kind of live with, especially early in the year, but those ones, they drive you nuts.
Now doubles again, both sides for Corry. Lesher looking for the snap. Gives the ball off the running back up the left side. He's hit and stopped. Nice job. 52 to Titusville, I believe it was.
Andrew Wheeling is picking up where he started last week. A very good linebacker play.
No gain in the play. 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, let's see if his speed.
He got there quick.
Yeah, he got there really quick. So we'll see if we can counter with some speed here.
Here the lineups: Patterson, Nosco, Whitney, and Tarr on the defensive line. Burley, Baker, and Nicholson in the linebackers.
Lesher now with doubles both ways. We're going to throw to the outside. The pass is to the outside. Coming up. Off the ground. Right. Nope, they did not. But Patterson out there to cover. Coming up quickly, number 17.
Landon Baker coming up on the stop. And everything was really good. I think his angle looked really good. The one thing he does wrong, when he comes up to make his tackle, he drops his head. You lose sight of your target. You got to keep that head up.
See what you're going to hit.
Third down and 3 now for the Beavers. They're going to go trips to the left, single to the right. Wide side of the field is to the left where the trips are. Now Lesher looks over the coach as they change plays, possibly. Once again, set to go. Snap. Lesher's going to keep it up the middle, and he's going to have enough for the first down across the 50 to about the Titusville 47. Play they ran a lot against Sharon last week.
And they did a nice job with it. It's a little delayed run on the quarterback. He gets to pick an alley, and their offensive line opened up enough hole for him to get 5-6 yards.
Well, I wonder with that play call, if that tells us anything about what they were thinking about on fourth down, if it came up. If they only got it 2 yards there, if they're going to be aggressive as well offensively.
Well, at this point, I think either team's going to be aggressive. They don't have much to lose for.
Trips to the left for Corry. Lesher on the snap. Pitch to the running back going across the left side, and he slips and falls down on the turf toe. Nice job, Bill.
I finally got one. I was hoping they'd come my way.
Hey, Bill?
Yeah.
Is the turf monster a different color in turf than it is natural grass?
It's the brown and gold. It's the brown part.
Loss of 4 in the play brings up a 2nd and 14.
That was a really good form tackle by the T there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trips to the right side, single to the left for Corry. Lesher. Boy, he's got a hard count. Titus was having trouble with it. Almost jumped.
You got to get used to this check.
Yeah. Yep. Lesher looking to throw. Coming to the outside over the middle. Pass is complete to Jackson. Waylon Jackson gets it at about the Titusville 45 and maybe takes it into the 44.
That was a good read by the quarterback.
Yeah, they run the wide receiver out. The slot receiver is going to come in underneath it, and it is open. I'd like to see our backers react to that throw just a little bit quicker, come up there and make a pop.
It's Waylon Jackson on the reception. He's listed at 5'10", 185.
Yeah, the wideout's going to go in underneath. The slot goes deep. Now, that's what I mean. Keep coming at him and hit him.
Well, he carried that defender deep with him.
Doubles both ways now for the Beavers. Lesher sends a man in motion to the left. Ball's given off. No, Lesher's going to keep it up across the middle to 40, inside the 40 to about the 38. Close to, if not, a first down.
Looks like Brock Koval coming up from the free safety position to make the tackle, but enough for the first down. A nice misdirection play on that read option.
I'm not sure they got the first down the way they're marking it.
No?
He's a foot short, I think.
Yeah, he is short.
Bring up a 4th down and 1.
Gee, what do you do here?
Yeah, 200-pound quarterback. I wonder what we'll do. Doubles right, single left, 2 in the backfield. Lesher at the quarterback. Gives it off to the first man through, and he's going to have enough. Get inside the 35 to about the 34. They'll pick up 2, enough for the first down.
Yeah, and that's going to be a tough play. At 4th and a foot's a tough stop. The only thing that I've always been bothered with pistol snaps in offenses is your quarterback should be underneath center there. Why make that a 4th and 4 when you can have 4th and a foot?
Doubles left, doubles right for Corry. First down 10 at the Titusville 34. Nathan Lesher on the snap, looking to throw. Goes across the middle. The pass is incomplete.
Oh.
Dropped at about the 21-yard line. Coming up quickly, number 24, Titusville.
Brock Koval from the safety position. He does a nice thing here. Instead of coming in there and delivering a pop, which could have drawn a flag, he just kind of ducks out of the way of the receiver.
2nd down 10 for the Beavers. 2:45 left to go. 2:47 left to go in the first quarter. Trips right, single left for the Beavers. Single back. Lesher looks over to the bench. See whether or not to change the call. See what they're going to do here. Lesher gives it off to the first man through. He's out across the 30 to about the 28-yard line. Pick up about 5 in the play.
Well, I think Corey's trying to do here, they're spreading out this defense, leaving the 2 backers alone inside, and there's going to be a guard or tackle free to go get at least one of them, and that's going to open up their inside run game for him, as you'll see here.
Yeah, he's going to open up. The guard is coming out to pick up the linebacker.
They'll double the tackle and go to the backer, and then
everybody but the center in the Corry line is over 250, so they got a big line out there. Doubles both sides again for the Beavers. Man in motion to the right. Giving off to the motion man. No, the quarterback keeps.
Yep.
Lesher, now he's got to cross the 20, inside the 20 to about the 18.
Koval from the free safety position again doing it. This misdirection read options giving Titusville a little bit of trouble. They're following the first guy with the ball. The quarterback's doing a nice job of reading it, keeping it, and finding the open running lane, this time to the left side.
Not having thrown the ball, it's hard to tell if they're for sure in man coverage, but if they are, that's what's kind of pulling them out. If they zone it, perhaps they can leave more men closer to the box. Because right now the run's what's going to get them, especially this inside game.
Doubles right side. Now we have 2 in the backfield with Lesher. Looking to throw. Got a man going to the end zone, going for the flag. Pass is overthrown into the end zone. Brings up a 2nd down and 10.
This ball here, just decent coverage by Titusville. I think he just thought it was a little too tight window for him to drop it in, so I think he just threw it long.
Make sure
nobody catches it. Yep. Yeah. I mean, he's looking that way the whole time, so when he releases this, the the receivers are pretty well covered there.
1:32 left in it for a 2nd down and 10. They're at the Titusville 18. Doubles in the backfield once again. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ball is given off the first man.
Nice play. Nice Who is that through? Jackson Koval?
Number 20.
Colin Baker.
Colin Baker.
Okay, finally on a run blitz, it looks like he gets through cleanly and makes the tackle. And Titusville needed that to put them in 3rd and long here.
3rd down and 11 for the Beavers at the Titusville 19. See what Corry comes up with here. I didn't watch their kicking game, so I don't know if they have a place kicker or not. But early in the game, they may just try to go 4 downs here. Trips right, single to the left. Titusville looking to blitz, faking the blitz. Corry looking to the bench for a change in play. Set to go once again. And there's the blitz.
Nice play. There it is.
There it is.
Good adjustments are starting to be made here.
That's Wheeling now on this time coming through, seeing a gap, and this is what I think Titusville's going to have to do to overcome the size of the line. You're going to have to beat people to spots, and you're going to see here, this is a run blitz. Wheeling's going to come through, and again, he beats the guard. The guard's trying to pull over there, and he can't get
show
there.
A middle backer blitz. He bails, and here comes the outside backers, and it's basically going to turn into like a 6-man front.
Yeah, and Titusville wants to force Corry to have to guess as to who it is they have to block.
Corry's going to let the clock run down at 10 seconds, and the first quarter is going to come to an end. There's no score. Good first quarter for both ball clubs. Titusville playing well defensively. And when we come back, it'll be 4th and 14. Corry on the Titusville 24. Stay with us, see what's going to happen.
Your Armstrong services are more important than ever. There are more and more connected devices in the home these days. To get the most out of your experience, you need a network that is always getting better. You deserve superior performance, and that's what Armstrong offers every day. Whether you're working from home, enjoying your favorite content together, or simply catching up while apart, count on Armstrong to keep you connected to what matters most.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to Carter Field as Titusville gets out onto the field to get the second quarter started. No score here at the end of 1. It'll be 4th down and 14 for the Beavers. They're at the Titusville 23. Good crowd out here, both sides of the field. Remember, we're on the east side with the visitors, so some of the comments you might hear may not be favorable to the Titusville Rockets, but that's just the way it is.
I think it's on Bill's side.
No way.
Doubles at both sides now for Corry. See what they have here, 4th down, 14. Nate Lusher at quarterback. Looking to throw deep. Got to get some pressure.
Good
nice job.
Block.
Excellent play.
Number 64.
Yeah, that's Lodge Nosco coming through there, but it's he didn't hit anybody here, but there's a stunt. We're going to send the middle backer, who's going to come in, and then his counterpart is going to come with him. You're going to see him come in and take the guard to open up a lane. Nosko comes in, isn't going to get there, but gets his hands up, knocks the ball down.
Can't get him, put the hand up.
Get the hands in the air.
First down 10, Titusville on the stop. They'll have it at their own. Now, how can an incomplete pass lose a yard? It was at the 24, it's at the 23 now. Not that I'm paying any attention, but Titusville first down and 10. They had doubles to the left, man in the wing right. Knapp looking to throw, quick slant to the outside, and missed block. Going to pick up probably nothing. We're going to lose maybe a yard. Trying to go to a wide screen.
Well, and I don't know, but my problem with these wide screens and everything, it counts so much on timing. The snap's high, so the throw's late getting out there, and we miss the block.
But it also, your angles as a receiver coming out here to block, you got to get to where he's going, not to where he is. This is, and if your receivers have got to be very good blockers for these wide screens to work.
Yeah, Oil Creek Plastic, by the way, is giving us our instant replay in slow motion.
Second down 12 for Titusville at their own 21, loss of 2 in the play. Knapp puts a man in motion to the left. Ball's given off to the man in motion, cuts upfield, and he's going to get stuck at about the 20. Loss of maybe another 1 on the play.
This is good preparation here by Corry's defense here, because they sat and waited on that motion and then the handoff and just really waited for him to come up into the hole. And pretty clean.
And the problem I have with it again is our quarterback is sitting there for a count of 1, waiting for the running back. That if you're going to run these counters and these misdirections, it's got to snap. You got to be right there right now, and he's got to hit that hole going full speed.
Corry's got a freshman out here, number 6, the corner. I don't know if he can take a shot downfield or not. Knapp's looking downfield. He's got a man going deep, and he overthrows him out about the 48-yard line of Titusville. They're to bring up a 4th down. Going after Koval, I believe, down the far side. 4th down 13 for Titusville.
Now this is where we were talking earlier last week. The speed of the kick here is going to have to be a lot quicker than it was. If I've done any scouting, if I'm Corry and have done any scouting on the punt team, I'm going after it, period.
Yeah. Devin Patterson standing back.
And they only have 1 deep.
Back at about his 3. Check that, he's 7. Beavers may be coming after it. They may have scouted. And they jump.
Let's see which one they go. I guess that's going to go against Titusville is my guess. I don't think Corry crossed, but maybe they did.
They crossed, but I think it was Titusville first.
Yeah, illegal procedure. Titusville appears.
Oh, offsides.
Offside Corry.
Oh, all right.
So we're right again.
That changes things. Now we can put our offense back on the field.
Well,
I think we had more guys. They had more guys across the line.
I think that's what it was, numbers game. 4th down and 8 now for Titusville. Still punt situation. Get a couple more snaps like that, though, we can get a 1st down. Patterson standing at about his 12. Pretty good snap. Patterson almost got it blocked again. Very slow. The kicks will come out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and 10. Corry, short field.
I'm telling you, if number 5 from Corry, you're going to see him coming off the left side. And this is what we talk about. Don't hesitate. And for both teams here. But if you'll see him coming off the left side here, if he doesn't hesitate, he can tackle him. He didn't have to block the kick. He'll make the tackle.
Yep.
Get aggressive and go get him.
1st down and 10. Corry at the Titusville 40-yard line. With 10:22 to go in the first half, no score, but Corry has now a short field. Had a pretty good drive going the first time. They ran out of gas at about the 23 of Titusville, but this time with a short field, we'll see what they can do offensively. Doubles to the left, doubles to the right. Lasher at quarterback. Has Savitz in the backfield with him. Puts a man in motion to the right. Ball's given off to the man in motion. Gets it on the corner at the 40, down to the 35, and inside the 35 to about the 32. Pickup of about 8.
Corry does a nice job here. They're going to get the ends under control so that they've got that outside alley to run through. And they just do a nice job. The right side of that offensive line stepping to the right and sealing that off, allowing Corry to get to the outside.
Gain of 7, 2nd down 3. We're in the second quarter, 9:50 left to go here in the second quarter. And Corry now trying to get themselves set, and they do. Doubles left, right, and right for Corry. Lasher looking for the snap. Get the man in motion to the left, to the right, to the left, right. Nope, perfect play. And no, up the middle. Lesher cuts to the outside, and he's going to get inside the 20 to about about the 20-yard line. Broken play, and they picked up 12.
Where'd the middle of the defense go? Is there a flag somewhere?
I'm wondering because
I heard a lot of whistling going on.
You see a flag, Bill?
Yeah, on the far side.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I missed
you
that.
can see that,
well, that's clearing.
Yeah, that's clearing them out.
They cleared out pretty good.
Yeah, they did do that. I'm not too sure why.
What the flag is. But it's against Corry.
It's against Corry.
Motion?
Well, we're going to get a break there, a big break. But, I didn't hear a whistle. Did anybody else hear a whistle to stop that play?
I didn't.
Because it looked like some of the Titusville kids just stood up and quit playing like they thought it was.
Well, the guy in motion never got set, I believe.
Could very well be. They move the ball back anyway to the 38 of Titusville, bring 2nd down and 7. Corry will run doubles both sides. Lefschner looking to snap. Puts a man in motion coming to the left. On the
guard
snap.
moved.
Ball's given off to the man in motion.
Get
comes
there.
up.
Come on.
Tackle is going to be hit and made at about the 32-yard line. Pick up about 6 for Corry.
And Brock Coble coming up. Brock has come up well from his safety position to make some tackles here. Colin Baker is going to come through the middle of this mess here just a little bit. Just got held up just enough to get him outside. Otherwise, we had a tackle for a loss there, and it had been 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12. So the run blitzing that Titusville's trying to do here is working. We just got to keep it up and be effective with it.
Well, now you're seeing Corry trying to get outside.
Yeah, and that's
because of it.
They're going to try to get away from it.
3rd down and 3 at the Titusville 33 for the Beavers. They have doubles both sides. Wide side of the field is to their right. They put a man in motion in that direction. Now they have trips on the right side. Looking down over the right side to throw. He's going to be hit. And, he gets a pass away, and it's to Sirwine, but Titusville right there in the coverage, a loss of about 5.
That'll make it 4th down. This will be an interesting play call. If I'm Corry, I guess you're going to go for it here. You're not really worth punting at your own 35. He's going to call timeout to talk it over.
No, and you can trust your defense here, if you're Corry right now too. So,
well, you can, you can trust your defense. I think if I'm Corry, I'm going to take a shot at this.
I'm a little surprised that they, I guess with that, that run blitz and everything, they've had that success running the ball, that misdirection, even with their quarterback, that they have gone to this wide so much or throwing a little bit there that when they have 2 downs to try to get, they don't try to make it 4th and 1, 4th and 2, but.
Well, and that's, I think Titusville right now, defensively, it has Corry's offense guessing a little bit.
Well, that's a good chess game going on right now.
Yeah, and they're just not 100% sure. I don't think they expected to see it quite this much, or if they did, they didn't think it would be this effective.
And here's something we talked about last week, was we weren't real impressed with Titusville's speed.
No.
But tonight, I think right now we're seeing
better speed.
We're seeing some real speed here, and this is some real good aggressiveness.
We're
coming off the ball.
We're coming off the ball a little better.
And we're calling a pretty aggressive game on both sides.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we'll see what Corry's going to come up with, as well as what Titusville will come up defensively. It's 4th down and 5. The ball is at the Rocket 35-yard line. Second 4th down series for the Beavers. We stopped in the last one. See if we can stop this one. Corry has both doubles left and right. They have Jackson split wide to the left. See, they're going to try to go deep with one-on-one coverage here. We have a single coverage with Brock playing back at the strong safety, free safety. Man in motion coming to the left. Quarterback's going to keep the ball, comes up the middle, gets to the outside, and is going to come close to the first down. He's got the first down.
Yeah, he bit on the inside. The quarterback's going to make a juke move to the inside, and the linebacker's going to bite on it, and that allows him to get to the outside. If he doesn't, we've got him stopped. And Titusville gets the ball, but just enough of a cut on the quarterback's part to pick up those 3 extra yards he needs for the first down.
Ball's down to the 26-yard line. First down and 10. See what Titusville's going to do defensively here against the split. They have spread to the 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Very wide on the left side. Over the middle, pass to the middle is going to be
nice break.
Almost, nice break. Now that one had to get you excited, Bill. You've been out there on that one.
Oh man, 38 almost had that one. Stepped right in front of him. Nice play.
Tony Brucher, the corner there, and he's locked up. It looks like he's locked up man-to-man. Does a nice job of getting his hips turned and making the cut to the ball.
Second down 10 for the Beavers. 7:28 left to go in the half. No score here at Titusville's Carter Field. Nice crowd on hand from both sides of the aisle. Good group from Corry over here. Nice group from Titusville on both sides and up in the grandstand. Great night of football here. Nice evening for football. Doubles left, doubles right for Corry. Lusher on the snap, going to go deep, dropping a screen pass.
Nice job.
Yes!
All right.
There he goes, baby.
Here comes another one.
No flags.
No flags either. They didn't call it. I didn't know if it was forward or not. Now, he's got it marked behind the play. The official is still standing at the 36.
I couldn't tell from over here, guys.
Yeah, they've got it marked back here, I believe.
Might have been a fumble.
But
well, you can't advance.
You can't advance the fumble. If it was a fumble,
At least it's not a pit.
I
or
think
a
it was.
lateral.
I think it was a fumble.
And the official's going to talk about it down here in the 20.
but I'm not too sure whether or not one just didn't take it out of the other's hands. Let's take a look here. Nice job. Colin Baker's going to get a tip, and look what I found. He's going to catch it. You love to see this. And here we go. You got to run this way. Run this way, and then he handed it off. That's not a fumble. And it's behind. No, it's not.
I'm not sure.
Roll that back. I'll bet you he's behind him.
He's not.
I don't think he's ahead of him.
I have seniority here.
Yeah, but you got really bad eyes. Back again.
Watch.
Back just a little bit.
I'd say it's forward.
It is forward.
Yeah, he's.
No, boy, that's going to be tight. New York's going to have to look at that one.
Well, I don't think so. I think Rouseville's looking at it now.
Yeah, Coach Titusville's he's out there talking about it. The officials are talking about it.
Nobody's made a definitive call yet.
An inverted whistle.
It's going to be Titusville's ball.
What's that?
Inverted whistle.
Yeah.
No.
That's what they're calling.
You know what that is.
Oh, that's not good. That is not a good call.
That's terrible. That's just a.
That's such bad luck there.
I'm saying it's Titusville's ball.
Wow. An inverted whistle? You got to be.
Well, the ball's still in the end zone.
Well, they're bringing the Corry ball over to the sideline. See if they get a ball off the Titusville side. That'll tell us something.
It's definitively Titusville's ball.
Has to be at that
There's
spot.
no ands, ifs, or buts about that. The interception was made. And by the way, because we'll probably never mention that again, Zach Whitney, number 72, he's the nose tackle. Zach is a sophomore. He's 6'1", 300 pounds, and makes the interception. Then it just gets chaotic from there.
I'll be honest with you now. If you look out here at the field, nobody's really sure what's happening out there. Look at the officials.
No, nobody knows what's happening for sure.
But hey, we did get the ball out of the end zone.
Bill's down there advocating for a replay, so
I'm trying to tell him.
We do have one.
We got replay. Come on.
Hold his hand, bring him up. By the way, Bill McCrillis tonight brought to you by Homerwood and by Warner's Bakery.
Well, if nothing else, we got blood pressure.
Do we have time?
Just a second, guys. I'm going off the camera here in a minute.
Let's go back and let's run this play again. This is one of those plays that you really aren't going to see much. And again, it's a middle screen. Colin Bacon does a nice job attacking up. There's Whitney's interception. And right about there's the change of possession. They're pretty even, I think. I'm not too sure.
Well, whatever. It's Titusville's first down and 10 at their own 41. And doubles both sides. Ball's given off to Baker. Trying to get on the outside. Colin gets to the outside.
Drop the
Come out
shoulder.
to the 40 shoulder.
Drop the shoulder.
Tripped up at about the
Oh, no, that's just.
That's a flag. Now that you can't do.
Oh.
That's 3 flags. Can't spike the ball, my friend. I understand the frustration, though. He thought he had the corner, but that's going to cost us 15. After all that excitement, then we have to lose 15 that way.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you, the last minute and a half has been fun to watch. Don't understand it all, but it's been fun to watch.
Colin just loses his head here just real briefly and throws the ball down, and he's just going to draw a flag for that, and rightfully so.
And a few minutes to cool down.
Inverted whistle.
Bill, what did you get over there?
Inverted whistle.
Oh my gracious! So it was not an illegal fourth.
You know the worst part of this though is Steve gets to say he thinks he's right here.
He always does.
I am right.
Second down, 10. Titusville with the 28. Big penalty. Second down and 25. Excuse me. Ball's given off to running back coming across. That's Koval. Comes out to about the 30-yard line. I'll tell you, this kid's going to be a good football player. He's a freshman. Plays hard. Plays
very hard. And again, they just do a nice job here. Their big defensive tackle just doesn't get out of the way. And he's got that plate in that midpoint where you can't get around him and you can't cut up inside of him.
Hey, guys, should it be second down or third down?
Third.
They lose it down on that penalty?
It was a dead ball.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, dead ball.
Dead ball penalty.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
after the fact.
That's correct. It was dead ball. Nice try, Bill.
Oh, I tried.
Doubles right for Titusville. Third down and long, 21. They're at their own 30-yard line. Don't want to do something crazy here, but you'd like to pick up 22 yards. Knapp looking to throw.
Just right here.
Going to be picked up. He's going to go to the outside. Keep it on. Throws it up short. Over the head.
Go for it.
Out at the 40.
Yeah. Good job getting away from the pressure.
Yeah, I thought maybe he was going to pull it down and
That's
run.
tough going left, throwing right. Now the other thing about that could be a tough throw to make. So at least there's only his guy. That's it.
Yeah,
that's gonna get to that one. But Corry right now has got another chance here with field position.
Titus gets ready to punt. Different kicker for Titusville. New punter. Jackson standing back at his own 40-yard line. Fourth down and 21. Snap. There's a kick. It's going to be a high kick. It'll hit across the 50 and roll for Titusville down around the 40-yard line of Corry. That's where they'll put it in play. First down and 10. 5:47. Let's go in the half. No score, but an exciting last 5 minutes. A little bit different situations.
Well, it's a little bit of change. This is Titusville has come out. They have played a little quicker than what we saw in the first half last week against Lakeview, and they're playing pretty well. Again, we're just not quite getting the breaks. Again, you do something stupid and it costs you a chance to drive the ball. Titusville's offense and the official does something, but Titusville their offense has to sustain drives, and we're still not to that point yet.
Corry now first down and 10 at their own 40. Doubles both, check that, doubles to the right, single to the left, but they have two in the backfield with Lesher. Lesher's their leading ground gainer, over 1,000 yards last year total offense. Titusville going to blitz. Cut back to the right side, good hit.
Job.
Pattison in there on the tackle.
Well, I'm going to give some credit here to the coaching staff as well, because I really feel this half here, what we've seen so far is the boys are in a better position to be successful. In last week's week one, and week ones are very difficult anyways. But then the boys are executing. It seems pretty well here what the game plan was.
And they're doing a nice job. They're reading. Some guys are just told this is where you're going to go, and you're going to go through there. And this guy's supposed to read. The guys that are supposed to read are doing a nice job of reading and reacting.
Doubles right, single left for Corry. Bring a man to the left side in motion. Ball is given off to Feathers. He goes to the outside. He's out across the 45.
Nice play, Koval. Brock Koval does an excellent job again from that free safety. Now, they've moved him up over the last couple of plays. He's no longer 7-8 yards off the ball. He's now right up here near the linebacker position. And that's a nice scrape and tackle play by Koval.
He's going to be near impossible to block for Corry no matter what.
Right.
So this is a good adjustment made. We're still having trouble, though, containing.
Yeah, they're still getting, particularly on the left side of the defense.
Yeah, we need to get that kind of taken care of here.
Corry now is having a bit of a personnel problem. They haven't even spotted the ball to move yet. They're letting them clock hasn't started.
Well, they blew it.
They blew it. Yeah, they
blew it. Yeah.
He's got blood, so he had to come off, I think.
Oh, it could be. Third down and 5 for Corry at their own 45. Trips left, single right. Lesher looking at another. Boy, Titusville like taking this blitz. We're blitzing a lot tonight. They're loading up that box. Lesher wanting to throw. He's going to roll over the middle. Pass is going to be too high.
And that's about it. Jackson Koval does a nice job of playing in the man. But the thing I kind of like there is I saw Colin Baker, the middle backer, who had trouble getting depth in his pass drops last week. got a little deeper. They're forcing that quarterback to throw that thing high and just sails it over the receiver's head.
Yeah,
so
that's a very tough ball to get completed in that situation. And again, that's a defensive adjustment and play there that's
it's tough. Yeah,
there.
there's a zone open back there, but you've got to, the touch just have to be perfect to get it in there.
Brings up a 4th down and 5. The ball at the 45 of Corry. We're getting a 4th down position a lot, but they're scoring off of, getting some first downs off of it. Double both ways for Corry.
It might just try to get him to jump. We'll see. Nope.
Quarterback's going to keep it. Come up.
Got it.
Nice job.
That's all right. Good job. Again, the fumble really irrelevant. The stop of the play was going to turn it over on downs that way. But
you know what?
Fumbles are exciting.
That's right.
And it turns momentum.
And the quarterback remembers that.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is, he's going to remember the second time that thing bounces around on the carpet.
Yes, maybe no.
Probably.
Hey, Steve, can you look at the camera and do that? Just reenact that excitement again?
Which one?
I don't know.
Couple nice hits on that play.
Yes, there were, Bill.
Well, and that's the thing.
But it didn't make any difference. It was 4th down anyway.
The Titusville kids are creating some problems for Corry's line with the blitzing.
I don't think we've ever seen the linebackers do this very much lately, have we, guys?
No, they're playing well.
I mean, they're playing outstanding right now.
Doubles left, doubles right for Titusville. 1st down and 10 inside the Corry territory. Knapp looking to throw. Comes up short. Pass is complete to Brock. Good block on the outside. Across the 20. Knocked out of bounds at about the 15.
That's it.
Good block.
And again, Titusville going to the quick passing route, and Brock, like we mentioned the last time, he cut it, go to the outside. He does. He picks up an excellent block on the part of Malavi. You'll see it here on the far side. Here comes the pass on the hook. The hitch. Here it comes in. That's a clean block. I was a little worried he might have been behind him, but it was from the side. So a good block from Malavi and a good play for Titusville.
1st down and 10 Titusville at the 25 of Corry. Doubles both sides. Ball's given off to first man through, and Koval's going to be hit and stopped for a loss of about 1 or 2 perhaps on the play. Nothing up the middle. Buried by those big guys of Corry.
Well, that straight ahead ground game is going to be tough for Titusville to do tonight, but you got to do it to keep them honest.
Yeah, you do.
And here comes one of the big boys from Corry coming to the sideline. Doesn't look like he's hurt. Maybe just needs to catch his breath a little bit.
2nd down and 11 for Titusville at the 26 of Corry. Doubles both ways again for the Rockets. Knapp looking to throw. They got a blitz from the corner. Pass it is in and out of the hands. A little low at the 20-yard line. Bring up a 3rd down.
But again, if they're going to play soft coverage.
But and with what we talked about too, when the opportunity is there to make a play, you got to make a play. That's it's not a great pass, but the ball's catchable. You got to catch these balls.
3:07 left to go in the half. We have no score here. Titusville had a touchdown brought back on an inadvertent whistle. I hate that call, but that's the way it is. The ball's at the 26 of Corry. Titusville has doubles to the right, doubles to the left. Knapp wanting to go deep. He's going to have to go to the outside.
Got it.
Pulls the ball down.
Get what you can. Get what you can.
Across the 30 to 25. Knocked out of bounds at about the 27-yard line.
More good pursuit.
Yeah, and that's one of those where once he's coming this direction on his side, throw the thing away maybe.
Well, I don't know what they teach. We would teach, if you see green in front of you, go get what you can get.
We got a young man that can reach the goalpost here with a kick. Don't know if we want to do that or not, but Bromley can put it in. I've watched him come out here.
Maybe a 48. Or I'm sorry, no, it wouldn't. 43.
41. Was it
anybody have a calculator on their phone?
36, 43.
Yeah, they're trying.
Maybe, possibly, somewhat.
Too far.
How many Bodemers does it take?
Put in a light bulb. That doesn't make any difference. Titusville looking to throw. Got a man going to the end zone. He's there. Koval. Touchdown!
Nice job with the feet.
Yes, all right.
Nice job with the feet.
I'll tell you what. Mr. Koval didn't look at him at all last week. I was complaining about that. They're looking at him a lot, but that was just a nice ball.
That was thrown very well, and Brock does a nice job because he's covered. This is forcing it in a little bit, but, hey, every once in a while you got to try this. We're going to see it. He does a nice job of looking left, the quarterback, and then throws it right.
Oh, it's right
and
there.
nice there, right on the money, and Brock does a nice job of putting his feet in the ground.
It's nice to see those. Nice to see those white gloves go up in the air.
Yes, it was. Now we'll see this 41-yard field goal kicker that I was talking about a bit ago. Watch him hit the upright. Mr. Bromley, snap, placement, kick is up.
Oh,
It's blocked.
Oh, big block.
All right, that wasn't the kicker's fault. Don't be laughing at me, David. He
No,
still can kick.
I'm sorry. I was watching Corey kind of celebrating. The big guy hits the little guy, and the little guy
knocks him over. 6-0 Titusville with 2:06 left to go in the first half.
Again, you see Knapp is looking left, comes back to the right.
Good pickup on the pressure.
And that ball's going into the end zone. And it's just the right the right spot to put the ball in for Brock to get the ball, puts the foot in bounds. I'm not too sure if the second one got in or not. It doesn't matter, but he's in the end zone. Nice throw, nice catch, 6 points for Titusville.
So Titusville gets the first points of the evening, and will now have an opportunity to kick the ball off to Corey with 2:06 left to go in the first half. And, for those of you who are mathematicians, you can send us a new math concept so we can figure out the yardage and so on. I never was good in math. Mr. Onto would be very upset with me. One of many.
Susan Peterson says he's inherited his dad's skills. I'm not guessing you. I'm guessing more Mr. Koval.
I was going to say, you didn't know Bump.
That's right.
I just want to say,
don't even know if Bump was any good at math.
I just want to say, Dan Hasbrook says, Luke, you're very lucky to work with the Bodemer family, I think. I'll get back to you on that, Dan.
You are a little more gray this year.
Nosco who kick off for Titusville. And the kick's going to go down the left side, and it's going to be taken at the 20-yard line on the run. Across the 30, 35, against the outside, brought down at about the 40-yard line. And that's where Corey will put it in play, first down and 10.
One of the things I like on this, do we have that on replay? We talked at the beginning of the game, I wanted to see these kids come out, be aggressive, and be physical. Introduce some physicality. You're going to watch, this is a good kick. Now, the receiver for Corey makes a nice catch. Watch down here. You'll see, I believe it's Malave or Burley, right there, Burley. I mean, he's not, the kid's going to run by him, but he's running right at a kid, and he hits him. And that's the kind of stuff I want to see. I don't care if it's the right kid or not, but let's start seeing kids hit kids. That's an example of what we wanted to see tonight.
2 minutes left in the first half. Titusville up 6-0. Corey with the ball. First down and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Doubles both sides for Corey. Lesher wanting to throw. Comes out quick to the outside. And up quickly. Titusville Baker to make the hit. No gain.
Nice job, Colin Baker reading and reacting to that one. He's normally one of the lead blitzers on this, but he comes to the outside, has a decent angle in the running back, and makes the tackle for no gain.
I want to say hi to Joe, watching from Springfield, Massachusetts tonight.
Oh. Boston man. 1:34 to go in the half.
No, Titusville man on vacation.
On vacation. Going to go over the middle. He's there. In and out of the hands of Jackson. Oh, he had us beat, but the pass was just a hair long.
I looked at you there on first down. We had no safeties back. Everybody was up tight, and we did it again.
Here you'll see he's going to make a nice cut to the inside. Actually, this is supposed to be a pick route. It looked like a rub route, but he breaks free on the slant route here, just a little bit off the fingertips. Yeah, I'd have my guys back just a little bit. I want to protect my lead.
1:26 to go, third down and 10. Big third down play here. We need to stop. See what Titusville does. And Corey looking back to the bench for a play.
Now Titusville with two deep safeties.
They bring Baker up. Now he's going to come across the right side from his linebacker position. And the clock down to 10 seconds. They got to get going here. Doubles both ways for Corey. Man in motion to the left. Snap. Lesher coming to the left. He'll pull down and run. He's going to do it.
And there we go. That's what I want to see.
Mr. 5.
That's, again, Ashton Burley coming up for delivering a blow. That's the kind of physical play we wanted to see out of the Rockets tonight. And at least we've got at least one. And there's been a few guys tonight that have stepped up and started to deliver blows.
Corey takes a timeout with 1:14 to go, but it's a fourth down and 10 at their own 39.
You know, you up at Clymer as a coach, one of the things we were talking about at work was, playing football and tackling and physical play. It's kind of like that Christmas adage, it's better to give than receive. It's easier to give a hit than it is to take a hit.
Well, we had our scrimmage last week. It was just an inter-squad scrimmage, and that was one of the questions we asked the boys was who's going to be the first one receiving. who's not going to be prepared, who's not going to be in position properly, or lose some fundamentals or something like that, and get kind of run over, that sort of thing.
And if you don't think that's true, ask any quarterback at any level that's ever played the game, because they'll tell you it is better to give than receive, because if you're sitting back there in a pocket and don't see that blindside hit coming.
Hey, Bill, I'm not sure if you know this gentleman, Jeremy McCurlis.
Oh, yeah, Lieutenant Colonel?
Yeah, he commented, heck of a catch.
Carry back the punt with 4th down and 7, so we'll see if it's a fake or not. Titusville sends one man back deep. Malavi, I believe. The kick is away. It's going to be a short kick and go out of bounds somewhere around the 30, 40-yard line of Titusville. So Titusville put it in play. They're going to call it at the 35. 1st down and 10 Titusville at their own 35.
Well, take a look at it. What we at? 108, 2 timeouts. And we got to go, what are we at, 35?
65 yards.
65 yards. Good math.
I'm good at math. You guys just don't know it.
There's a reason we don't know it.
I'm coming up to say with you.
What's that, Bill?
I think he's talking to the
he's
signing autographs down there. Yeah. Bill's going to have some interviews for us at halftime. I want to say hi to Mr. Brown watching from Colorado. He was with us last week, and I think I failed to mention his name last week when we were giving all the shout-outs to the folks watching around the country.
1st down and 10 Titusville at the Titusville 35. 1:08 left to go in the first half. Titusville up 6-0. Ball's given off first man through, and he's going to be hit and stopped at the 35. Gain of about nothing. Maybe a half a yard.
Yeah, again, we knew that sledding on the inside was not going to be like it was last week because of the size of Corry's front four. But again, you got to do it to keep it honest.
Well, and I like the idea here. Let's run the clock out. Let's
run the clock. We're up 6-0. We've played very, very well. Yeah.
So let's not give them anything here.
Yeah, let's not give up something cheap like we did. I think we had a fumble late in the half last week. I think they scooped and scored on us. So
Titusville got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Corry playing well off. Ball's given off to Baker. He's going to be hit and dropped back to the 30. Loss of about 3 or so in the play.
Now that's Corry understanding that Titusville's not going to do anything. They sent their guy on a blitz there that opened up.
That'll be the last play of the half, as Titusville is going to go to the locker room. At the end of the half of play, after 2 quarters, Titusville 6, Corry nothing. We'll be back with halftime activity conversations right after these messages.
Inventory is low here at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, but we still have a lot of new inbound Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC vehicles still to come, from pickup trucks to SUVs. Get in contact with us to find out what we have coming, and we are accepting deposits for new inbound inventory that has not yet arrived. So get with us today and see what deal we can work for you. Our service and body shop is here to help with all your automotive service needs as always. When you have the time, we invite you to find new roads and visit us on Route 8 North in Titusville or shop online at donovanbauer.com.
Pennsylvania Hardwoods, a worldwide supplier of high-quality logs and lumber, is a proud sponsor of the Titusville Rockets. Located along Titusville Road in Pleasantville, Pennsylvania Hardwoods purchases standing timber and logs and some of the world's highest quality hardwood, which is growing right in your backyard. For a free appraisal, call Pennsylvania Hardwoods at 814-590-6730. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets from Pennsylvania Hardwoods.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Your Armstrong services are more important than ever. There are more and more connected devices in the home these days. To get the most out of your experience, you need a network that is always getting better. You deserve superior performance, and that's what Armstrong offers every day, whether you're working from home enjoying your favorite content together, or simply catching up while apart. Count on Armstrong to keep you connected to what matters most.
Pain can come from anywhere. Luckily, Anderson Physical Therapy has locations everywhere in Northwest Pennsylvania to help you get back to better health. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, whether it's post-operative rehabilitation, sports injuries, spine conditions, neurological conditions, or more. Anderson Physical Therapy is here for you. With offices in Albion, Clarion, Carpenton, Franklin, Seneca, Tityute, and Titusville, Anderson's is committed to your long-term health and well-being.
And welcome into the Anderson Physical Therapy Dr. Timothy Brooks pregame show here at Carter Field. The Rockets lead the Beavers 6-0, and we'll go down to the field to listen to some of the band, and then we're going to go up to the stands to Bill McCrillis. So if you guys can wait, Bill, can you wait? Coach can wait a minute up there. We want to capture some of the sounds of the band first. Well, we'll work on bringing you the sounds of the band this season. We're going to go up to the stands, and this year's a little different because the home side is now across the way. We're still on the visitor side, but very luxurious up here, isn't it?
Yeah, we have a lot of room, and other than the inability to do math, we're having a great time up here. But, yeah, it's nice. You have lots of room to broadcast, and the only thing is the excitement's over there when you're with the Titusville people, and it's always fun to do that, be with, especially after that last play. Very easily, Steve. We could be up 12, 13, nothing, but that inadvertent whistle cost us a touchdown. So,
Yeah, thanks, Luke. That's it's a little disappointing, but yeah, one of the things that we've talked, and this is the good thing about where we're sitting at a 6-0 lead. If you can believe we're finding this is a good thing, is our kids didn't quit on that.
No.
Years past, with some teams, you didn't get that break, and so it just took all the momentum out of them, and you didn't generate anything. And Titusville came back this week, or this game so far in the first half, and kept the momentum in those.
And not only that, if I remember right, and I don't usually, they scored in that same drive.
That same drive, yes.
So the ball comes back, and they turn right around and throw the TD pass on a very well-thrown ball, and good catch by Brock.
Well, guys, Bill McCrillis is down on the field with the wireless mic, presented tonight by our good friends at Homerwood and by Warner's Bakery. And, of course, that's a place for smiles. Speaking of smiles, I see a former head coach sitting up in the stands with Bill. Bill?
Oh, thanks, guys. You just give it away. This was one of the number 17th woodchuck that I found down here. Other than that, my goodness, Coach Wiley, how are you doing, buddy?
I am doing good, and I just want to say I am your father, Luke.
Thank you.
I wouldn't admit that if I was you, John.
Well, getting back to the football game, Coach, what do you think of the new field?
Well, you know, it's impressive. We won't ever have another mud bowl, that's for sure. You know, I'm sitting here with Tommy Smith and Dusty Kerr, and you know, we just sat here and said no more mud bowls, you know, but that's just the way it is.
Coach, of course, that Warren game, very memorable. What other memories do you have down on this field?
Well, when you've had the chance to coach your son for 3 years, I mean, there's a lot of good memories there, but I'll tell you, the quality of kids that we had here, the willingness to sacrifice, the selflessness, the esprit de corps, the team spirit. I mean, I lived through a very blessed time here at Titusville. I mean, I had a great coaching staff, I had great kids, I had support from the administration, and then I had this great radio crew that kept coming after me, you know?
Well, hey.
We'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah, we'll get back to you. No, but I'll tell you what, it's great to see you guys back here again. How are all the boys doing?
Well, you know, I'm helping TJ down in Shaler now. He's coaching junior high. We had a game, scrimmage yesterday. I went down for that, and then what I'm planning on doing is their offensive days Tuesday, game days are on Wednesday, so I may go down Tuesday, help him with practice, and then stay through the game on Wednesday. But, you know, I've coached in 17 different schools, so, you know, I've been around a little bit.
Okay, you told me a little while ago, what's the oldest player you have now?
Well, I have a football player from Ridgeway that's 67 years old. And if you go back to when I helped at North Hills, I was helping kids right out of high school, so they'd be 69, 70 years old.
Hey, Coach, just out of my curiosity, you've been coaching a lot of years. Jim Bowden up here in the booth, but you've been coaching a lot of years. How hard is it to sit there in the stands and not coach? I do that in basketball. I get all nervous up, and I'm not even having control over anything.
Well, the one thing that I experienced this when I was with TJ in college. You know, parents were looking at me to make some type of critique against the coach. And, you know, when I'm at a game, I'm at the game as a spectator. You know, when I coach, I'm on the sideline. You know, I watch the players, I evaluate, you know, what they're doing, what we're doing, what I think would work. But for me to try to critique, that's for somebody else to do tomorrow morning when they watch your films.
That sounds like the old Coach Wiley I know.
Well, you know, we had a great run here. I mean, I had Greg Houck, I had Mike Reynolds, I had Tony Tridico, I had Mike Halad the whole time I was here. Mike was the only Warrior that stayed with me the whole 10 years. And, you know, we were fortunate. And again, you know, we had kids that were willing to come in and lift at 6 a.m., stay after they're done lifting at 8 to help the junior high. Then we still went down the field for 2 more hours. I mean, you know, it was 3 days a week all summer long, and the kids were willing to pay that price.
It looks just like it's a different brand of student anymore. What do you think?
Well, kids change, you know. I think about the kids I coached in Ridgeway. I mean, the kids I coached in Ridgeway, we were fortunate that we could platoon. We ran live practice 4 days a week. I mean, you know, we banged all the time. Today, they're telling you not to bang, you know, and so you can't make a dog that doesn't bite. That's the way I look at it.
All right. Well, hey, guys, that's
Thanks,
it from up here
Coach.
in the bleachers. Coach Wiley, good luck, buddy, and glad to see you back.
Bill, let me congratulate you about your son's promotion in the service.
All right. Thank you.
Hey,
all right, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bill McCrillis down on the field, brought to you by Homerwood and by Warner's Bakery. Quick timeout, second half action coming up in just a few moments. This is the Titusville Rocket halftime show brought to you by Anderson Physical Therapy and by Dr. Timothy Brooks.
Interstate Pipe and Supply means it when we say service means business. With a knowledgeable staff, full fleet of trucks, and large product offering, we can answer your questions and fill your orders big or small. We are your one-stop shop assisting homeowners and contractors quickly and efficiently, offering 4 convenient locations. We know the importance of customer service and strive to keep our customers returning and happy. Looking to turn a job into a career? We have several opportunities available in our company, so stop in and apply today. Proud to serve the Titusville community for 50-plus years, we're Interstate Pipe and Supply.
RTI keeps steel producers on track with continuous maintenance services throughout the U.S. High school sports keeps community on track as our young athletes learn skills that build our towns for years to come with hard work on and off the field. RTI proudly supports our local athletes who show the same focus and integrity week after week that we value in our company. RTI has a commitment to our community and our future. Fly high, Rockets. We're all on board.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub. Each student is given a personalized, pit-quality education, which benefits greatly from our small class sizes and emphasis on hands-on learning. This experience is second to none in Northwestern Pennsylvania, and we take serious pride in our devotion to professionalism and education. At the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub, applying is faster than saying our name. Call now to begin your journey today.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oiled derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Well, this is the quickest halftime show in the world. Anderson Physical Therapy, Dr. Timothy Brooks, we thank you so much for your sponsorship of halftime. And the Rockets lead the Corry Beavers here 6-0. Just a couple minutes away from the second half of action. That officially wraps up our halftime show. I know, you guys want to talk and talk and talk. You have the whole second half to do that. And that's coming up next. Thank you for watching the Anderson Physical Therapy Dr. Timothy Brooks Halftime Show.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. We offer competitive pricing and an array of equipment for you to get the job done and on time. Hosting an event? Poppy's can help with that too. We have tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project needs. Poppy's Place on the Tynesta Road in Pleasantville. Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville. Whether you're looking to buy or sell a house, land, farm, or commercial property in and around Titusville, Franklin, Oil City, and surrounding areas, you've come to the right place. ShagoRealEstate.com. 25 plus years of real estate sales meets state-of-the-art technology. We use 3D imaging to produce 3D virtual tours used on social media and MLS virtual tour links. And we're also a U-Haul neighborhood dealer. We're Shago Real Estate LLC. The quality flooring made at Homerwood in Titusville is a result of the talented, hardworking employees that take pride in the work they do. Our employees live and work here. Homerwood is a great company with many career opportunities now available in most shifts, which means you can make a great living, receive benefits day one, enjoy 11 paid holidays, and have the opportunity to advance and build a career, all while enjoying small town life and being close to family and friends. Stop in to apply today. We're Homerwood.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back. Second half action. Moments away. Our sponsors tonight include Anderson Physical Therapy, The Barking Lot, Kreiner Real Estate, Interstate Pipe and Supply, Armstrong, Oil Creek Plastics, Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, Dr. Timothy Brooks, Pennsylvania Hardwoods, State Farm Insurance, Fat Chad's Brewing, Goodwill, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Homerwood, RTI, University of Pittsburgh, Titusville, Shago Real Estate, Poppies, Titusville Area Hospital, Corky's Pizza, and the Titusville Beverage. And speaking of Corky's and the beverage, we want to thank Corky's for the wonderful pizza tonight, the beverage for the pop and water. Lori and company prepped quite a meal for everybody here in the press box tonight. Some great pizzas. Everybody loves those pepperoni balls. Yeah, they're incredible.
I never eat on Friday nights, football night, because I know that Lori's bringing something down. It's always so good. So we appreciate that. Just a quick score to pass along to you at Franklin. Fairview 34, Franklin 0 here in the second quarter. We have not had an opportunity yet to get anything updated beyond that. So it's 34-0 Fairview Tigers over the Franklin Knights second quarter. Both teams are out on the field. The Beavers warming up, and Titusville has gone to the sideline. Titusville leads 6-0. One of the big plays in the first half, of course, was the inadvertent whistle. Titusville intercepted a pass with a good rush on the passer. Whitney got the ball, but the official said the whistle blew at the point of interception, so they came back. But as Steve and I were talking during the break, in that same drive, we came back and got the big touchdown pass to Brock Koval, so we picked up the 6. So that penalty not a penalty, but the inadvertent whistle
the play stoppage didn't really hurt us on that particular time. And again, the other thing we mentioned is we've seen teams where if you don't get that break, it kind of takes the momentum out of you, and you don't get that extra that lift from the turnover for one, and then you don't get the touchdown at the end. Titusville able to maintain that momentum and score on that same possession. So,
well, you and Dave were talking about that very thing, that the Titusville kids all this whole ball game have been on top of everything. They're hitting, they're executing well. And even when things seem to be negative against them, they're picking it up and getting on with it. So those are the things we talked about in the pregame. Some of those Bodemer basics.
The things that we wanted to see. Yeah, we wanted to see them. The other thing, and this is more in line maybe to the coaching staff than anything else, is try to get the ball into the hands of your playmakers. And that's both Kovals and Knapp would have to have a good ball game, and Malavi has to step up a little bit. We haven't been able to get Colin Baker going, but we knew that inside ground game was going to be a tough sell. So, again, they're doing well. Titusville with a good opportunity here to start the second half.
Nosco kicking off for Titusville. It's going to come down to the right side, taking it at about the 15, out across the 20, right up the middle, 25, 30. Cuts to the outside, 35, and trips and falls down at about the 37. So it'll be first down 10. Corry at the 37.
That's the second time our turf monster has been able to pick somebody off like that. He had another 10 yards.
I give him a good talking to before the second half. We sharpened up his teeth a little bit.
Well, and the guy mowing the field did a good job.
What's scaring me, I'm watching on our kickoff, is our first two guys in are pretty wide and not bending towards the ball, which is leaving that lane open. So we'll have to keep watching that too.
First down and 10, Corry. See what they do now coming out of the halftime huddle. They down 6-0. They'll put the ball in play at their own 41. Corry will send 2 to the right. They keep 2 in the backfield, single to the left. Usually run the ball out of this formation. So on the snap, the ball's given off the tailback. Savitz going around the right side. He's hit and dropped. Loss of about 1 on the play.
Yeah, coaches are calling for a horse collar, and they might be right on this.
Just
the jersey?
Yeah, he had just the jersey. He didn't get his hands down inside of it, and that's the thing that I always question if it's. You're worried about yanking them backwards and stuff. You can do it by the jersey or by the pads. It's the same result. But
right.
Loss of 1. Second down and 11. Trips to the left. Corry single to the right. Nathan Lesher, quarterback. Senior, 200-pounder.
Not ready for it.
Get on it. And Lesher recovers. Big break almost for the Rockets.
Well, I tell you, if he was any more casual about trying to recover that, we'd have had the ball. I can't believe how long it took him to jump on it.
Well, I think he's so surprised by the snap. I think they missed the snap count or something. One of them did.
Well, I'm sure somebody wasn't on the right count, but it's still, that ball hits you and the hands are in your knees and you just kind of stand there and look at it. You got to react to that and jump on that football.
Here's a big third down play. Titusville having to kick off. We can get 3 and out here. Flip the field a little bit. We'll be in pretty good shape here. See what happens. Doubled both ways for Corry. Titusville looking to blitz. Now they back off. Lesher looking to throw. Coming over the middle. Going to go deep. Getting some pressure. No pressure. Coming up now, and he got
that's grounding. That's grounding.
Grounding. There's nobody there. There's the flag, too.
Well, it's no different. It came up 4th down anyway.
Well, it is because it'll still be the loss of yardage, and they still lose the down. So,
I'll tell you, this was very good zone coverage by Titusville secondary here. They ran kind of a twist action here, and the corner stayed outside on the watching the inside receiver going deep. They followed deep. And just a very well executed defense.
And it was, and it wasn't, one of the critical things you have to do when you zone coverage, you have to maintain a relationship, a spatial relationship with corners to safety to corners, that kind of an umbrella effect. And Titusville did that. They didn't get overloaded in one zone. It gave him nowhere to throw the ball. I mean, his receivers were blank and he had nothing open. That one there,
extremely well covered.
And this is the interesting thing with high school football. If he throws that thing above or beyond the line of scrimmage and out of bounds, is that still grounding? I don't know if they get that in high school or not.
It is totally an interpretation by the official, is what we are always told from game to game.
Spanish, German, French, what?
It feels like that.
Brings up a 4th down and 32. The ball is clear back to the 19 of Corry. So
we're a little too deep here.
Big rush by Titusville. Pretty decent kick. It's going to hit the 50, picked up by Titusville at their own 45. Look out, he's coming to the outside and dropped down. Malave brings it back inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line.
That's a good Ethan Allen has done a nice job as far as taking angles, but here Titusville just missing a chance to block a kick. And then Malave, I don't like letting it bounce, but he does a nice job of catching it and making a nice cut up field, get north and south. That's one of the mistakes a lot of punt returners tend to make, kick returners make, is trying to go wide. It only works well north and south, fellas.
1st down and 10, Titusville. The ball's out at the 43 of Corry. So we talked about flipping the field, and with that penalty against Corry, it gave Titusville an opportunity now for good field position.
You get a sense here, if Titusville can put this ball in the end zone, it's a long, they do a nice job of putting this thing away here.
Trips right for Titusville, quick snap. We try to throw over the middle. There's that pressure to Knapp, but he gets loose, and he'll get almost back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he's looking to his left there, the one-on-one, and I don't know if receiver's confused on the route.
Well,
I don't know. I
wasn't sure if the receiver's even looking here. You're going to see him at the top of the screen, and
he looks like he's blocking, like he's expecting.
It's like he's expecting a run or something.
I don't know.
We've talked about this before. Again, if you're going to make a mistake, son, go ahead and make the mistake, but please do it at 100%.
2nd down 10. Ball still at the 43.
Very few of those tonight.
They've played pretty well mentally. They've been prepared.
Doubles both sides for the Rockets. Knapp puts Koval in motion and pitch to Koval. Koval gets to the outside. He's going to get a block from Patterson. Goodwin out across the 35, the 30, knocked out of bounds about the 28.
Oh,
25.
man.
Nice run down there, Bill.
Nice run.
He was knocked out to 29, but that's really good effort.
Where are they marking him?
29.
About the 29.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good job, and we've been waiting for that. Now we haven't seen we haven't seen much out of Jackson. We've heard a lot about with Brock Koval tonight offensively. It's nice to see now Jackson's into it a little bit. The more kids you get into this, the tougher it is to defend your offense.
Well, he wasn't afraid to take a hit either, guys. I'll tell you.
He's not. He's a tough little freshman, I'll tell you. 1st down and 10. The ball's at the 29 of Corry. Rockets now with some penetration here. In motion to the right, the Rockets. The ball's given off to Brock Koval. Broke to up the corner at the 30. Breaks one tackle and is going to be brought down at about the 29. Didn't quite get the corner that he wanted, and somebody grabbed his jersey and slowed him up.
Yeah, just not quite. Corry's defense does a little better job on this play of stringing it out, making Titusville go a little bit wider than they wanted to, as opposed to the last running play. But again, Titusville, they're getting their playmakers involved. One of the things we wanted to see. Let's get our best athletes the ball a little bit more often.
2nd down and 10, Titusville at the 29. Titusville again sends doubles to the left, single to the right, trips to the left, single to the right.
Got one-on-one with Mave.
Matt looking to throw. Koval wants to go to the end zone.
He's
got a man there, and it is going to be picked off.
Oh, nice catch.
Nice job by the defense. Corry will pick it off at their own 5-yard line.
Didn't quite throw it long enough.
Yeah, didn't quite get it there.
Yeah, they run a hitch and go here with Malave.
You got
and I've been waiting to see him go one-on-one with somebody, but you got to throw that deep, a little higher.
You'll see Malave at the bottom. He's going to be out of the screen. Then he'll come right back in the air.
Yeah, just
underthrown a little bit. This is the one you got to throw towards the end of the end zone. Make Malave outrun the defender to go get it.
So a little momentum goes to Corry's. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 6-yard line, it looks like. Trips to the right for Corry. Single to the left.
Hey, let's go, defense!
Titusville now with an extra man on the field. And he gets off. Rusher at the goal line. So we don't want to make a mistake. Some pressure. Ball's given off to the first man through, and he's going to come out across the 10 to about the 12.
Boy, we had our shot at it. I think it was Wheeling in the backfield, just not able to keep a hold of him and bring him down.
Pick up about 6 or 7 on the play when they spot.
The other thing we saw on this play, too, was the nose tackle there. Whitney starting to see a little bit of lateral movement out of him. Not everything's just straight ahead or stand its ground. We're starting to see him start to, and he's a sophomore, so there's a little learning curve still going on with this young man.
2nd down and 4 for Corry at their own 12. Ball's given off the first man through straight ahead, and he's going to come out across the 15 for a first down.
Got to kind of run our feet on contact. But one thing I was thinking right before the half was our D-line is not getting pushed around.
No.
And I'm watching this, and I know we're getting pressure, and that's coming from some blitzing. But those tackles in the end, they're still not getting blown up or pushed around or anything like that. They're holding their own against these guys.
First down and 10, the ball's moved out to the 16-yard line, Corry.
And there again, on that particular play there, we had a chance to make a tackle 3 to 4 yards before, just not able to hold on and wrap him up and bring him down. But again, we're seeing kids coming in an attacking manner. They're coming in with speed and dropping shoulders.
Doubles to the right, doubles to the left for the Beavers. Usher puts the man in motion to the right. Ball's on the ground. Usher, we have it?
No.
Did it go on the ground? Was it a fumble?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a fumble. Ball's on the ground. You're going to see it just right down the line of scrimmage here. The snap, and the quarterback just doesn't handle it. And the pulling tackle, and there again, now, see, let's flip this a little bit. If I'm coaching Corry, why is my tackle who's pulling coming so slow that he can recover a fumble right there? You should be beyond that at that point. You've got to be leading that play. Let's get going a little faster here, fellas. But again, quarterback, that's there where your hands are.
His eyes have got to be coming up too quick, perhaps looking at pressure. Now, again, all that blitzing in the first half may start to have a little effect, but Corry's going to have to go here now. We'll see with a different center.
Bill, you've got to have a lot more excitement over on that side of the line. You're watching these kids play. We've had other than the interception, it's been a good third quarter for Titusville.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's like night and day down here compared to last week. These kids are, they want to play football. Let's just put it that way. They want to play football.
Certainly a different effort than we saw last week, but it is second game. As Steve said, it could be first game jitters, and now they're coming back. And I think the game plan for Titusville has been well put together tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Jim, I just want to say Andy Osborne
you don't have
says,
to say it.
I know, so many Bodemers on the broadcast and a Titusville lead. It can't get much better. Let's go Rockets. I may disagree with that. Not the Titusville lead part. But, Jim, it's Labor Day weekend.
I don't know about you three. Let's just say the heck with it. Let's go, fellas.
Wait. Now, Jim, how this happened, Andy, is Jim said Labor Day weekend, Bodemer family reunion, but gave this place the address as the place. So.
Yeah. Second down and 12.
Nice play.
Nice play. That's a fumble.
Oh, he's
going to blow it, Dad. That's wrong. But I'll tell you what.
Great rush.
But that's what you want to see. Wheeling this time, the right outside linebacker, he's going to come clean.
Fortunate quarterback here. He's feeling this one already.
Oh yeah, he's going to.
This was a good clean shot here.
This is a good clean shot, and this is what we've not seen in teams in the past. When you have that opportunity to deliver the blow, take it. Wheeling does a nice job of getting in there cleanly and a clean hit.
Picked up a third down and 12 as the ball's at the 14 of Corry. Need a stop here.
We need to look at that play again, and if we can later on. I just want to see where his arm was in motion.
Triples right, single left. Left
coming again.
Throw. And the ball's way overthrown out of bounds. Out here about the 28-yard line. So to bring up a 4th down punt situation for Corry. Titusville should get the ball in pretty good field position once again.
He just wanted to get rid of that ball.
Yes, he did.
Well, sure. If you take a shot like that, and that's his second one. Wheeling has timed it up very, very well on his blitzing.
Well, on the blind side, too. You have a chance to really see it coming.
Did you get back to that play yet, guys?
Not yet.
No. After the punt, maybe we'll take. Oh, here it is. Here coming up here. There's Wheeling coming in. Is the arm coming forward?
That's
it is. It's a good call.
That's a fumble. Or I'm sorry, incomplete pass.
Carey standing back at about his 2 to get this punt away. Good snap.
Block!
Touchdown! There we go. Mr. Nosko, I believe. Wonderful job by Nosko.
They just come straight up the middle here.
That ball was blocked right into him.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Swallowed that one up.
Yeah, he didn't have to move it an inch.
Well, and this is what we talked about coming in, that it's straight up the middle. We're going to have to back that up a little bit.
One other thing I'll point out to you after you guys explain this play. No?
No, that's as far as we go.
Okay. The student body on the far side.
Yeah.
Nosko was right over there with him. A lot of noise over there.
Well, and this is one of the things that happens when things start to go right. It can be contagious, and we've seen the other side of that for Titusville, where things go wrong, and it's not contagious, and it's contagious, and it snowballs out of control for you. But here, Titusville able to keep things going. A little chaotic here, going for 2.
Timeout.
Going to go for 2, and Titusville's going to take the timeout.
Yeah, one of those guys had to hear that.
Had to take the timeout. He had.
That was just an inverted whistle.
Who is it that they were making fun of? It was one of the college playoff games. I think it was Dabo Sweeney, I think. Was sprinting down the sideline to get time. Okay, Coach Baldwin, I want to see you sprint down that sideline to get that timeout call.
Oh. Well, sprint might be a word that's a little out of his realm.
He's hollering as loud as...
I'm not pulling a hammy trying to do that during a game. I'm not doing that either. That's why I just try to yell louder.
Well, the only thing that's disappointing here is you burned a timeout, taking it, for going for 2, but
big points.
They are big points to get you up 2 touchdowns. So you want everybody in the same page here to give yourself the best opportunity to put on 2. But again, this is what we talked about. When you start to create positive things for your team, it can snowball for you, and that's a good thing. Just like if you allow bad things to happen, that snowballs out of hand on you too. So a little bit of a turn here for Titusville as far as getting things positive and rolling their way.
So Titusville lines up now for the 2-point attempt. We'll send 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Not sure what we would call in this situation. The ball's the 3-yard line? Put a man in motion to the right. Knapp looking to throw. Knapp looking over the middle. Knapp's got a man over the middle, and it goes
almost
incomplete.
Referee should have had it.
Ashton Burley, I believe, the intended receiver.
Well, good job by Knapp. That's not his first read.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
What I
That's
was
not his first read. He comes off his first read. I think he's looking for Koval, who's coming in motion, trying to get loose in the flat. He comes off that, and he doesn't panic, and that's a hard thing sometimes for quarterbacks who've been hit not to do. And you'll see him. He's looking to his right.
He's not
and
dancing.
Then he's looking into his middle, and he's hopping a little bit. That's typical because he's got to plant that back foot and fire, and he did that on that particular throw, just off the hands of Burley. But this is positive signs that you see out of your quarterback play.
So at 6:23 left to go in the third quarter by the block punt. Titusville was up 12-0, and we'll be kicking off to the Corry Beavers. So I still go back to the rack up of the quarterback. Wheeling? How much that's going to play into this quarter? Because that was a tough hit from the blind side, and you got to remember that. I don't care who you are.
Well, the other thing is he follows it right up the next play by getting hit again by the same kid.
Yeah.
Shot to the ribs.
Yeah. So he's been bounced twice hard, and Corry is probably going to try to throw that ball a little bit more now. So. That's going to make him dance a little bit in the pocket, particularly if Titusville can continue to get pressure on him. You don't have to get to him. You don't have to knock him down, but you have to keep it in his face a little bit.
Now, if I'm Corry here, I'm telling my guys, I want to return this up to numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Get to the outside. Nosko tees it up, approaches the ball. Kick comes down the left side. It's going to be hit the ground at the 30, picked up there at the 20. 25.
Good
Nice
tackle.
Good tackle.
Excellent play.
Out of the 33-yard line.
Jackson Coble doing a nice job of, doing his assignment, and then when the time is right, breaks off his assignment, and makes the tackle.
He laid all out for that one.
Well, we keep, I don't want to beat a dead horse. I hate that expression, being a horse person, but this young Koval kid's going to be a really good athlete. I watched him in wrestling. I was very impressed with him as a junior high wrestler. He is in 9th grade football, playing 10th, 11th grade level. He's playing well.
And one of the things, if you're watching, whether you're here or watching us on TV, notice the spring in the step of Titusville.
Yeah.
We've not seen that in a long time, and we're starting to see a little bit more spring in their step. They are actually starting to believe that, hey, we can play this game.
2 to the right, 2 to the left for Corry, down 12-0. The Beavers put it in play at their own 34. Lesher gives it off to the first man coming across the right side, and down it goes.
Yeah, they're going to call it. The wrong guy's going to call it, though. That's Ashton Burley making a tackle, and I think maybe had a hand to the face mask.
Maybe a fast
he might have, but he got there.
But he got there.
He made the play.
Yeah.
Just reached out.
And again, like I say, he does a nice job.
Well, now what we're seeing is
he did have it.
They're basically blitzing to the jet sweep side.
To the jet sweep side.
So to help contain that.
Well, and the other thing I would be cautioned is you guys on the back side stay home because it's going to be coming back. Or he's not going to give it to the motion
and with
guy.
this quarterback, you can see a boot, boot away, that kind of a thing, so.
Not a spot foul from the line?
Whatever's more detrimental. So for in this case, it would be from the line of scrimmage.
Denta what? Denta who?
Denta what?
I'm not spelling it for you either.
A couple of these
I can
voters
understand
are proud
why.
THS graduates.
Two of them.
I'd like to see
you held the right
spell
number of fingers. You held the right number of fingers up.
Two. I did that right, didn't I?
Want me to say it's worser for them if we do it this way?
No, it's more worser.
All you English teachers out there, you're welcome.
First down and 10, Corry. They get it out to the 48 by virtue of the penalty. Put a man in motion to the left. And it's given to the motion man, trying to go to sweep right.
Nice.
Quickly, nice job.
That's just really good
Brock
team
Koval.
tackling right there. Brock Koval coming up from the safety position does a nice job, but it's also Wheeling coming from the backside and running them down, too. That's good team defense.
We're going to have a real problem here this evening trying to get a player of the game. Sometimes it's easy. Tonight, there's a lot of kids eligible for this. So we'll just let Bill pick it, and he can get the anybody.
If he wants to be mad, he can be mad at Bill.
We'll get Bill's phone number so we can give it out here at the end of the game. Trips to the left for Corry. Second down, 10. Lesher. Get the blitz coming. Lesher's rolling to his left. Got a man to the outside, overthrows him at about the 49-yard line. Bring up a third down.
Now, I'll say, if that's a completed pass, again, that's about a
2-yard
5-yard gain maybe total after if he can get forward a little bit. But he's not going too far there with the coverage coming.
Well, and the other thing was I looked, because I just happened to be right in my blind spot here, but I looked real quick, and our corner's in position to come up there and make that tackle. So, yes, this thing here, I know you think I'm Superman, but I can't see through this post.
5:05 left to go in the third. Third down and 10. The ball at the 48 of Corry. We need a third down stop here. Doubles left, doubles right. Lesher.
Who's your dad making fun of you, not me?
Here comes the rush. There's a penetration over the middle. Almost complete. Almost picked off. Brings up a fourth down and 10.
And here's another thing that we're going to watch this play here. This is man coverage. We're in man-to-man. So Titusville now is playing with Corry a little bit. What are we doing? Are we man-to-man? Are we zoning? How do you read it? What do you do with it?
The first read for quarterback might be that when we're in man, we're kind of pressing on the corners with our corners and our outside backers who have the slot man or the number 2 receivers falling back a little bit, just a little bit. But that's the thing right now. They're starting to see some confidence with the coordinator here, man to zone.
Yeah, we can play both ways.
Fourth down and 10 as Corry comes in to punt. Last one was blocked. Titusville looking to come again on the snap. Get it, no pressure. Nice punt. It's going to be taken. No, it's not going to be taken. Malave will get out of the way and let it roll in the turf down around the 10. So Titusville will put it in play first down and 10 somewhere around their 10-yard line.
Well, Titusville now with starting one of their drives now with not real good field position for the first time tonight. We've normally had pretty good field position, but tonight, this one here, we're going to start at 9.
Worst field position of the night. Now, if we can get a couple first downs here, we can get through the third quarter, get into the fourth quarter. You know, and now the pressure really starts to mount on the Beavers, to come from behind. And they're struggling to throw.
And he is struggling.
And the confidence in Titusville is growing.
Yeah.
But they have us deep. We got to get it out of here. First down and 10. Titusville at their own 9-yard line. Doubles to the left. And now Titusville goes with a man wing in the right. He goes in motion. Ball's given off to the first man. Oh, check that. It is Knapp keeping it. And he's coming straight ahead. Yeah, get it out close to the 10-yard line. Pick up maybe 1 on the play.
Initially, I thought we were going to pick up a few more yards now. I thought we'd get 3 or 4, but it
closed
closed down real quick here. You're going to see it. It's going to, from this angle, he just brings it right in behind him. And I thought we'd get some more credit to Corry defense. They recovered quickly to shut that play down. But I thought we had 3 or 4 yards.
Flipping the field here would be crucial.
Yeah.
Well, so far for Corry it has been. If they get us 3 and out here.
Yeah.
They're
they
going to
need
have
the field position right
they're
now.
They're going to have that flip. Titusville now will send doubles to the left. Koval goes in motion. Jackson get across the outside. Nice block on the outside. Tries to turn up field, but Corry covers it quickly. We get up maybe 2 yards on the play.
Corry does a better job of containing this one. I think you get burned by a play once, you remember it, and see Jackson going in motion. That first thing they're thinking is a sweep to the outside. This is what we talked about on the other side. This might be that time where you run that reverse back. If they see him going in motion, you catch the backside defense cheating to the play side, you might break one.
You run something like that this deep in your own territory? I don't know. Because that's going to move the ball back.
Well, here, if they're off, I'm just running my hitch slant basically here.
I just want to pick up,
try to get that first down.
Knapp on the call. Gives the ball to the first man through, and he gets nothing. They'll bring up a 4th down and about 6.
Well, the positive, the clock keeps running a little bit, even though it's only third quarter still. It's a safer play call deep in your zone.
Yeah, it is. And here again,
now you're going to get that big rush.
You got to get the punt out of here.
Well, they switched to punter. We did see it's quicker.
It's quicker.
It's quicker.
And to be honest with you, your defense has done a nice job tonight. So.
Yeah, we'll rely on them.
Got a receiver, Jackson, standing back at about his own 45. Checked at the Titusville 45. Corry's going to come after this. Long count. Long count. Snaps over his head. It's in the end zone. Good job of getting it away. And it's going to hit at the 20.
Get on it. All right.
20-yard line. So, good job of getting it away.
That could have been even more disastrous.
Yeah, that could have been worse.
You wonder now. Okay, crazy thought. We lose it in the end zone, 2 points. We kick it off from the 20. Here we give them good field position at the 20. They could get 6. What's the best decision?
Well, I believe that if we take the safety, we punt it off. They're still going to get the ball at the 50 or better.
Yeah.
And why they locked you away? I don't know.
Why we what?
Locked him away. It's very reasonable.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, Bill.
I got a special request from one of the referees down here. If Fred Bloom is listening, he just wants to say hello to Fred Bloom.
Fred was watching earlier,
First down and 10, Corry. They're Titusville 20. This is a big series for Corry. Trips right. Lesher wants to throw.
He got it again.
Out of the end zone, out of his hands.
Oh, is he hit again?
Yeah. I guess who? Mr. Wheeling. Now, if he comes a step quicker,
he's
really going to lay into him.
Ball's overthrown.
Ball's overthrown.
Oh, we got a player down.
Looks like a cramp down there. I'm not sure, though, guys.
I can't see it.
I can't see it. It's overthrown.
Oh, it's the receiver.
I think it's the receiver. I'm not sure.
It's like a cramp.
Yeah,
he's up.
He's up, yeah.
2:11 left to go in the third quarter. It'll be a second down and 10. Corry will have it at the 21-yard line of the Rockets.
Well, he just got that ball away.
Yeah, that was a big rush. They're having a lot of trouble blocking the linebackers coming in on the blitz.
Well, and the other thing that might be throwing them off a little bit is this isn't an all-out blitz at the snap. This is a delayed blitz. He's letting that play develop, picking a line of sight to the quarterback, and then he's taken off. Again, one of these times he's going to come in at just the right time, and he's going to pop him really good and cause a fumble or a possible interception.
See, now as a defensive coach, I'm looking at the other side of this going, oh, man, I hope our corners don't get beat on this single coverage with no real help.
Trips to the right for Corry, single to the left, freshman on the left side. 3 to the right. Lusher on the snap, gives the ball off to the running back.
Nice
He's going to be hit. Wonderful
Ashton Burley,
play.
that's an excellent job. Excellent job.
My goodness.
He's coming in on a blitz and reads that handoff and makes the tackle. That's an excellent play.
Very secure tackle.
Yeah, Titusville just playing very well. You'll see it here. Here he comes. He's that one linebacker, sees that handoff, comes off of it, wraps him up, brings him down. That's a good heads-up play. We're awake and we're playing well. This is what happens when they started to fire up. They're getting going here.
Doubles both ways for Corry. Thought we had a man uncovered over here, but we don't. 3rd down and 10. On the snap, Lester wants to throw. He's hit again, and the ball's overthrown.
And here's another thing with this pressure. You're going to get some tip balls in that secondary that might be up for grabs.
Well, and it's not just that. You're going to get your quarterback here. You can already see he's like, what do you want me to do here?
Yeah.
He's now getting frustrated. He's tired of picking himself up off this new turf. And Titusville has come clean. They're sending enough people. They're getting to them cleanly.
4th down and 10. Still at the 21.
And he's got a whole quarter to
he's
got a quarter to go yet. Yep.
Trips right, single left. A big play. 4th down. They just need 10 for the 1st down. Usher going to get pressure. Screen pass. Knocked down. Yes. Incomplete.
Nice play. That was Devin Patterson, I think.
Yeah,
but the only one who realized what was happening pulled back off the pass rushing and just enough hand in the way to cause the receiver to drop the ball.
I think
Titusville doing a nice job not giving up a yard there.
Well, that's the thing. Excellent play call, I think, there too. But, we were talking, should they have taken this, works out great this time. And for future reference, coaches have more confidence down to defense to not give an inch there.
Yeah, good defensive series for Titusville. I thought sure that middle screen was going to go that time.
I did too. I didn't see it until it kind of separated, and I saw Patterson's hand there. I wasn't too sure whether we had anybody there.
Well, it caused him to have to loft it just a little more than he wanted to. Titusville sends 2 left, 2 right. 1st down and 10. Man in motion. Ball's given off. First man through. Hit and dropped.
I tell you, these backers coming up for Corry are solid tackles.
This one in particular here, this young man has done this to us a couple of times tonight.
There's a hole.
There's a hole there, and he's closing quickly.
Ethan
Allen. Yeah, he's made a few plays like that tonight where he's reacting to that running game.
2nd down and 11. Lost of 1 on the play as we get under 1 minute here in the 3rd quarter. Titusville 12-0. Scored on about a 40-yard touchdown pass and a blocked punt for a touchdown. Missed both extra point attempts. Doubles left, doubles right, Titusville. 2nd down and 11 at their own 20. Titusville using as much clock as possible. Knapp wants to throw. The pass is complete to the outside. Breaks up to the middle, across the 25 and dropped to about the 26. Bring up 3rd down and about 3. Thought he might get a little bit more.
Well, and sometimes I think high school kids get a little too dancy. Make your initial cut, get it upfield and go. Get what you can out of it. You're not going to be able to juke everybody out of their shoes. Make a move or 2, but get north and south and pick up what you can.
That's a big completion there to set up a doable third
down
here.
Doable third down, yeah, going into the 4th quarter.
3rd quarter comes to an end. The score, Titusville 12, Corry nothing. 3rd down and 5 on the 26th of Titusville when we come back with 4th quarter action.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub. Each student is given a personalized, pit-quality education, which benefits greatly from our small class sizes and emphasis on hands-on learning. This experience is second to none in Northwestern Pennsylvania, and we take serious pride in our devotion to professionalism and education. At the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub, applying is faster than saying our name. Call now to begin your journey today.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. We offer competitive pricing and an array of equipment for you to get the job done and on time. Hosting an event? Poppy's can help with that too. We have tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project needs. Poppy's Place on the Tinesta Road in Pleasantville.
And welcome back to Carter Field here at Titusville, Pennsylvania, the valley that changed the world with the oil industry back in the 1859s. No, I was not there. But new renovation here at Carter Field. If it's your first time watching the game, second game on the turf. Good ball game by Titusville. We lead 12-0 going into the fourth quarter. Titusville has it 3rd down and 5 on their own 26. So get a little bit of first down so we run some clock and maybe get out of here with a win.
Yeah, that's what Titusville, I think, wants to try to do. I don't know whether or not we'll see the ball in the air here. It's a 5 yards to a first down. You may see this in the air, or we may try to sweep the thing to the outside. But again, you don't want to get a first down here. Keep this drive going. This is one of the things Titusville's offense has had trouble doing.
Don't get too conservative.
Doubles both sides. I thought they were going to double Cole. Double both sides for Titusville. Single coverage, it looks like. Knapp wants to throw. Comes up short, throws to the outside. It's complete. Out the 35, the 40. Knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Colin Baker.
Nice pass.
Beautiful catch.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought he overthrew him, and actually he kind of did. But Colin Baker does a nice job of getting his hands up there, maintaining his concentration on the football.
See
this
how
is
big,
a tough catch.
How big this play ends up being.
Yeah, you're going to see here. He's in the backfield.
There's
you're gonna
no
see
coverage.
Wheel route. They completely forget about the linebacker.
He's trying to get over there, but
he's trying to get over there, but doesn't get to. Olave tries to pick him off a little bit. Now block after the completion.
Huge play.
Well executed, though, for Titusville. Gutsy call, first down. Titusville again getting the drive moving.
And we haven't seen it yet.
No, we have not seen it.
First down and 10, Titusville to the 45 of Titusville. Doubles both ways again for the Rockets. Knapp. Ball's handed off to Baker. Cuts upfield. Across the 45 to the 50 to the 48-yard line. Nice run by Mr. Baker.
Well, this is a good play call for what the defense does because we've not seen Corry send backers. Now, the young man Allen we were talking about here just a little bit ago, you're going to see him at the line of scrimmage and comes up. That takes him out of the play, allows Colin Baker to break a couple of tackles and pick up some yards.
Yeah, and 22 overruns that a little bit. If he stays on his back hip, he might be there for that cutback.
I tell you, watch 22. He's a freshman.
Oh.
He's going to be a good ball player. Savitz. Second down and 3, Titusville at the Beaver 48-yard line. Doubles both sides for the Rockets again. Same set. Knapp watching that clock, letting it run down to Baker. Baker cuts upfield, and he's got enough for the first down inside the 45 or about the 42. I think Titusville's line is taking over here a little bit.
But here's one of the things I think is a cardinal mistake, particularly for high school teams. You're in the fourth quarter, you're down 2 touchdowns. Watch them start to try to tackle the football instead of bringing the guy down. I think that's what happens here a little bit with Colin.
Yeah, you got to keep reiterating. First guy gets the tackle, second guy can come after the ball.
Yeah, and I think we're starting to see people trying to tackle
your
the football.
Your strip drills can come into play, but you got to secure the tackle first.
There you go again, Luke. Reiterate.
Could you say that again?
No. Oh. My trips left for Titusville, single to the right. 10 minutes left to go in the ball game. Titusville up 12-0. Again, Knapp watching the play clock to get it run down as low as he can. Gets set to go. On the snap, gives off to Baker, trying to get the outside, breaks the tackle at the 40, 38, 35. Check that. That is Koval, Jackson Koval.
Does a nice job of breaking a tackle. So Corry had him in there on a matter behind the line of scrimmage, just not able to bring him down.
4 or 5 yards of carry right now.
Yeah, and that's what you're looking for now. This is where
the line's taking over.
The line's starting to take over a little bit. There may be some fatigue factors on the part of Corry. Their defense has been out there a lot. These kids playing defense. Now, granted, I understand most kids play both ways, but it's tougher to play defensive football than it is offensive football.
Doubles right, doubles left for the Rockets. Second down and 4. Now they're down at the Beaver 31. Again, Knapp waits for the clock to get down under 5. On the snap, ball's given off to Koval. Wants to get the outside. Oh, he slipped the tackle. Okay. But he's going to lose maybe a yard.
They did a nice job of filling there. Coble, and that's freshman running, not too sure which, do I break it inside, outside, kind of stuck in the middle there, not sure what to do. Gets away from the defensive end, but runs right into. By that time, you've got help coming.
I'm waiting for Corry to bring 10 up in the box to stop the run, and then we go over them. Yeah, it's just
it could.
They got to make the plays. They're down 12.
Yeah, down 12. They got to make something happen here.
So they got 10 in the box, but they got one back.
Titusville only needs like 2 or 3 yards here to go for it on 4th down.
Doubles both sides for the Rockets. Garrett. Knapp on the snap, going to look to throw to Koval. Pass is complete.
That's a nice
zip. That's a first down. That's a nice play.
It's a good step into his throw.
It's a good step into his throw, but again, you've seen a lot of times where high school receivers will forget where that first down marker is and run that route short a yard or so. Koval does a nice job of running them off, giving them a chance to come back to the ball, but still get that first down yardage.
And Mr. Jackson's got a leg cramp, it appears. So 8:10 left to go in the game. Titusville has the ball, first down and 10. Good drive going for the Rockets.
Hey, Bill, I want to ask, what's the energy from the fans like tonight?
They're crazy down here. There you are. They're going wild. They're quiet now because if somebody's hurt, but I'll tell you what, a lot of the parents and grandparents, wow.
Wireless Mike tonight brought to you by our friends at Homerwood and by Warner's Bakery. Hey, you got the holidays coming up. If you're trying to spruce up the house, maybe some new flooring from Homerwood.
I already did that.
Put the cookies on the wall.
And you can hang cookies on the wall, yes.
Yeah. At certain times, I've probably done that.
You just probably throw it and see if it's stuck to the wall.
We were joking around earlier. So just, it's really nice, but don't get the two confused because you have splinters in the mouth and you'll be stepping on Long John. So
yeah. Oh, that sounds good right now, doesn't it?
Oh.
Hey, we want to thank Corky's Pizza and the Titusville Beverage. Want any sort of pizza?
Spit it out.
Well, I'm salivating here thinking about it, but we're big fans of those.
Salivating.
Yeah, Jim's really struggling tonight.
What's he want?
English. You got to remember, English is the second language.
What kind of dressing does he want in his salvation?
There you go. Oh, my goodness. First down and 10, Titusville. We get back to football. Titusville has it at the Corry 31-yard line. And we were talking just as this quarter began, if Titusville could pick up a couple of first downs, they'll get this down under the 7-minute mark. We're at 8:10. So and they started this at the 12-minute mark. So it's been a 4-minute run.
Well, here's the other thing, that if we get it down into like the 15-yard line or so, like you said, you get 4th down, you can kick a field goal here, put yourself up 15-0. So it doesn't put it out of reach, but you get that extra 3-point benefit. So
force them to go for it too, at least.
Doubles both sides for Titusville. First down and 10 at the Beaver 31-yard line. Knapp having a good ball game. Knapp gives it off to Baker, tries to get outside, and Corry covers that well.
Yeah,
he beat us outside that time.
Yeah, they're going to start loading up the line of scrimmage, the box with 7, 8, 9 guys here because they got to stop Titusville's ground game right now. Like you said, though, earlier, the problem with that is you risk the pass, and Titusville's short passing game has been very good tonight.
And Coach is not afraid to throw that ball in different situations.
No, he's not.
Yeah, Brian's always called that game. Remember the times he'd run 4th down plays when the
well,
you're doing. And
we're punting out of the end zone, and he threw the ball 40 yards
last week.
Yeah, last week. So
doubles left, doubles right. Second down and 13 for the Rockets. Knapp looking to throw. Got Koval going deep. Knapp's going to pull it down, and he's going to get
That's a big sack.
That's a big sack there. That's not what you wanted.
No.
Well, we need a 3rd down here, get it down to the 20, and we can kick the field goal.
Well, in this one here, I probably just run the ball, let the clock run some more, and then I'm trying to try to pin them.
At this point here, I'm going to punt the ball. Even if I only gain 20 yards,
I'll take the 20 yards.
I'll take the 20 yards, And I might even, to be honest, I might even be tempted to, I'll angle to the sidelines, but err on the side of caution, punt it deep.
Just cut.
You're at 6:30 mark. You're at 2.
Kick it.
Yeah, kick the thing out. Just get it off your foot.
And so far we haven't shown because we'll have to punt it from about the 50.
I don't think it's going to happen.
You think they're going to go on 4?
I bet you.
Titusville puts a man in motion, clock running down. Knapp's going to throw a screen to Malave. Malave out to the 35 and goes in out of bounds at about the 34-yard line, stopping the clock. Not what you wanted, but
no, you want to stay in bounds. If you can't get that first down, that's where you just kind of slide down to the field of play, keep the clock rolling.
Brings up a 4th down and about 14.
Now, you're right. They might try a one-on-one fade here. Throw that up there again. Here's the thing. The best thing you might be home for, too, is go ahead, intercept it inside the 10.
Yeah.
That works best.
Works as well as a punt.
Yeah.
So,
so maybe they'll take that chance and
go deep with it. The only thing you can't allow to happen here at this point, you don't want to have happen, is a sack. Get rid of the football.
Titusville will send doubles to the right and doubles to the left. Down to 3. Got to get the play off here, Mr. Knapp. He does. Looking to throw. Looking deep.
Going deep.
Got a man in the end zone.
Come back to it. Come back to it.
And he breaks it up. Malave.
I'm not sure I wanted him to.
I'm saying the same
let him
thing.
Pick it. Let him pick
I'm like,
it.
well, don't play deep. I mean, that's a great play. That's what you teach him to do.
It's what you teach him to do,
It's just like, oh, man, you want him. You're right there to make the tackle.
That's Burley. They're doing that. And again, it's an instinctive thing.
It is.
You don't want him to intercept the ball, but in hindsight, if he'd let him intercept it, you're a little better. But it's still okay. It's a good play. Titusville took their shot at it. Didn't quite get there.
Hey, just wanted to take a moment and say hi to Mr. Chad Cheney, who's watching from the Berg tonight. He joins us.
Harrisburg?
The Pittsburgh. He joins us almost, I think, every game.
I thought maybe he was talking from somebody.
Hey, Chad, thanks for watching with us. See if you're suspended.
Doubles both sides for Corry.
I'll take it in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Corry's got to get a tackle in there. 1st down and 10. Their own 30. Titusville checked that. Corry 34. Titusville showing the play.
They moved.
And they moved.
That's a nice job there.
Substitution, correct?
I think he is. Yeah, because here comes the starter in. And that's one of the effects that dancing around does to offensive linemen. You get your word and you get sucked into it.
Probably sitting, I don't know for sure, but say if he's sitting the whole game and now he's got to come in and
make the play. 6 minutes to go, we're down 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That kind of pressure now is on Corry's shoulders, and you've got to overcome that on top of everything else that's going on.
Look how tight our defensive backs are going to play up here. Right in their face on this side with the freshman.
Well, they both are.
6:02 to go in the ball game. 1st down and 15. Corry at their own 29. Lesher wanting to throw.
Let's go deep.
Got a man going deep. He overthrows him.
I'll tell you, that's pretty good coverage right there.
And Mr. Lesher picks himself back up off the ground.
Did get hit again? I didn't see it, but
I know he got hit or fell. There's 2 rockets in that blocker from Corry there.
But not really hard, but he got hit.
That's all you have to do is just keep a presence on him. I'm still a little bit surprised that we're playing that tight on the corners.
That's what I was wondering.
I'd back up a little bit. Give them the 4, 5, 6 yard completions. They're going to need 10 of them to get down the field. You're going to chew up a bunch of clock time. So
we get everybody inside 5 yards.
Yeah.
Lesher looking to throw again. Going to go deep, 1-on-1 to the outside.
And man,
he missed him across the middle. If he'd have looked across the middle, he had a receiver coming across the middle, wide open.
He had his eyes on one man.
And that man was up in the stands.
It must have been, Bill.
Well, and the problem with playing, your outside back and your corner up both, and they're on the same level from starting. They're side by side, just put it that way.
Right.
It's a pick play waiting to happen, too.
Yeah, they can rub you off. They can actually run the defenders into each other. At this point, like a 3rd down and 15, I'd be tempted to back my guys off 5, 7 yards off the ball. Give them that 5-yard completion. Don't give them anything deep.
3rd down and 15 for Corry. Again, Lesher looking to throw. Pressure. Comes up short. No, the pass is incomplete at about the 40.
That's another play there by Titusville in good position and attacks the ball when it's in the air. No, that's Tanner. Butcher. Tony. I took my glasses off, so I'm sorry. I'm having a little trouble reading. Shouldn't have done that, but he's played well at the corner position tonight. He's been in position and broken the ball nicely.
4th down 15 as they.
This could be your ball game here.
Yeah, this could be the game here. 5:46 to go in the game. Pressure by Titusville. Screen pass.
Nice play.
Down.
There you go. There you go.
Good job by Baker.
Baker does a nice job on that one. It's the second one he's done tonight. The first one, we got the INT off of this one here. He just bats it backwards.
He's doing a very nice job of timing.
Yes, he is. He's timed it very well. Here you see him come right through the middle. He gets his hands up. Nice job. Titusville's defense has played extremely well tonight. Extremely well tonight.
Titusville takes over and downs. 1st down and 10. They'll be at the Corry 29, and I think Titusville might attempt just to grind it out here. Run, punt.
Yeah, that's all I would do. This ball would not go in the air if it's me. Now you watch, he'll get a drop back to
4 times.
First play, and it's
touchdown.
Touchdown. That's why I'm up here, folks.
Hey, Bill, is it true that Coach Baldwin is trying to call Steve right now to see what he wants to do?
My phone is ringing.
Titusville first down and 10. Send doubles left, doubles right. They run out of this formation most of the night. I'll tell you something else I think has helped. Baker tries to go up the middle.
We had a lineman not quite ready to play that one because he found himself on his backside. I don't think he was quite ready for the blitz. But
Corey's going to take a timeout. I think one of the other things that has helped us tonight, we talked about this before we went on the air tonight, and we watched it last week. We've had Lodge Nosco in there the entire ball game, and I think that has helped our offensive defensive line. You get a 270-pounder and you're missing them.
You're going to miss him, yeah.
And a tough kid like he is.
Yeah, and he has made some plays.
Well.
And we may not have named by name a whole lot, but he's been making some plays for Titusville.
You know, guys, I got something here.
Okay.
We're talking about Nosco and them, the big boys. Number 72 for Titusville. He's in there on every play on defense tonight. The big kid. I'm not sure what his name is.
Whitney, the nose tackle.
Didn't he catch a football?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
He's had a good ball game, but there's been so many of the guys that played so well tonight.
I understand, but this,
he's played
what
well.
I'm going to tell you right now, my vote's going to be for him because I think he's played a heck of a ball game down here, and they very seldom get any loving up there.
Nobody gets any loving up here, Bill.
No, I know it.
Hey, Bill, just leave your microphone down on the sideline. We'll pick it up when we're done.
No problem.
Bill McCrillis on the wireless mic tonight, brought to you by Homerwood and by Warner's Bakery.
Now he's right. Whitney's had a good ball game, as have many of the ball players. Titusville puts a man in motion, pitch back to the man in motion, waiting for the block, cuts upfield, across the 30 to about the 25. Keep the clock running.
Cut that up in. Stayed away from the sideline. For a second, I was afraid he was going to cut that out.
Take it to the outside. Yeah, stay inside. Make them use their timeouts.
John Andre saying Nosco should have had 2 touchdowns tonight.
Very true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a plethora of.
Oh, there goes that big word again.
Aren't you impressed, Bill?
Put away your dictionary.
They're laughing at me up
cheating.
here, but I said that.
He's going to read one of them there thesauruses.
No. That was in honor of Mr. Vic Carr.
It was, yeah.
Mr. Vic Carr would always say
plethora.
Yeah, he loved that word.
Which was also a great scene in the Three
Amigos. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, thank you, David.
That.
By the way, Bill McCrillis, we mentioned his name. He's down on the field. We got Jim Bodemer calling the action tonight, and we got Steve Bodemer breaking down the plays, and David Bodemer is breaking down Steve's breakdown of the plays. So it's a backup system.
Everybody's breaking down.
Yeah, you got that right. You got that right. Third down and 7, Titusville to have it at the Corry 26. If you look at the Corry lineup, and I'd have to go through it real quick in their lineup card, there's a lot of freshmen out there, a lot of sophomores out there for Corry. So they're in the process of putting on some kids here for the next few years. Knapp puts a man in motion to the right. Ball's given off. No, to the man cut. No, going deep.
Got him.
End zone. Got him. Touchdown.
Malave.
Nice. Come back to the ball.
We get a chance to get him into it.
That was one good catch.
Really should have been a pick.
Yep.
Oh, he come back from the ball, though, didn't he?
Yep. Oh, yeah, he had to come back. It was underthrown a little bit. Not one. I thought he was going for the other receiver coming to the inside. I thought he had him earlier. But you're going to see they're both to the outside. Nice play fake.
Oh, nice move.
And see, I thought earlier he was going to the slot receiver, but he goes outside. And Malavi does a nice job of getting around the defender, coming back, making the catch, and getting the touchdown.
Bromley now will attempt the extra point by kick. 5:18 to go in the game. 18-0 now Titusville with an opportunity to make it 19. Good snap, placement. The kick is up and good. No,
nope.
Pulled it left.
Pulled it left.
Went left.
Boy,
I hope that didn't hit my truck.
My truck's out there, too.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a minute, Luke.
Actually, if it's in the bed of the truck, that's okay. I can
take it home with you. Get the game ball. 5:18 to go in the ball game. Titusville 18, Corry nothing, and Titusville will be kicking off. So we've got to start thinking about player of the game, and that's going to be a little difficult tonight. A lot of times somebody just stands right out at you, but this, like Bill was saying, he's got Whitney's on his
And Bill's got a different perspective being down on the field and seeing what he's seeing, too. So, yeah, there's
several
tough
candidates.
tonight.
Quite a few.
It's going to be tough, you guys.
I think Bill McCrillis, player of the game.
Yeah, but
I got hurt.
But you got to play.
I got hurt in the third quarter.
I thought it was early in the game, but pulled a hammy.
75 years, I don't run very fast anymore. I don't run at all.
I was
What am I kidding?
Wait a minute, Bill. I'm 59. I don't run at all either.
Lodge Nosco will kick off for Titusville. Corry will have two back with 5:18 to go in the ball game. One of the things that we talked about here on or off the air, I don't know which, but Corry's yet to score a point this year. Last week's game was cut short.
Cut short because of lightning.
I was going to say, they didn't even finish a game yet. They've only played 2 quarters this season.
Right.
Yeah.
The Sharon game got cut short on them, so they didn't have a chance last week to work. And I watched a little bit of that game, and they had some moments. They looked pretty good. Some good runs and so on. Nosco approaches. Kick is going to come down the middle and be taken at the 15, across the 20, 25, 30. Nosco picks up the tee and throws it off. And the ball carrier goes down at the 32-yard line. I don't know. I guess just in case you get this far, I don't want them to trip over the tee. I
think coverage on this kickoff has gotten better. Keeping their lanes and everything like that. Their integrity there and such.
The other thing is, this is my job. Okay, I've done mine. Let's go help. We don't just quit the play then. We're reacting to where the ball's at and making plays.
Hayden Warner in on that stop for Titusville. So Corry put it in play first down and 10. They'll be at the Corry 33-yard line. 5:10 left to go in the ball game. Corry will have, now Titusville's backing off a little bit with the free safeties in the corners. Trips to the right, single to the left for Corry. Ball's on the ground, but picks it up, got a man deep, and it is in and out of the hands of the receiver over about the 40-yard line of Titusville. Good coverage.
We've locked him up a lot tonight, and right now for me, we're a little too tight. I back him up, make him throw the thing underneath, don't give him up a quick score, but we've done this with this young man on that far corner tonight, and he's done it well.
Well, this looks to be our identity.
Yeah, it's
in the passing game.
Yeah,
this is the identity.
Yeah,
and they're doing very well tonight.
Yeah, their pass defenses, they're going to play bump and run on the corners, and they're doing it well tonight.
3 to the left, 1 to the right for Corry. Second down and 10. Pressure. Quarterback pulls it down. Lesser's running to the left side, across the 40. He'll run out of bounds at about the 43-yard line.
Whoa, there's a flag.
I'm not sure. I'm not over there, so I don't know.
Yeah,
he was well out of bounds.
He was well out of bounds.
Did he hit him or did he slip?
He shoved him in the back, but it's a hit.
You put your hands on him. When you tell he's going out of bounds and you touch him, it's gonna cost you.
Yeah, coach not gonna like that. That'll be 15 on Titusville, and that'll move the ball somewhere inside Titusville's 45.
Hey, Dan Hasbrook.
He's
posted
apologizing
this.
to the photos?
No. This is very exciting, actually. Cross-country invitationals tomorrow at the Ed Meyer Complex. 700 runners. So congratulations, Joe Koval, getting that together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I saw something posted today. What age group? How low? All the way through, and the way they've got that organized for start times.
Doubles both sides for Corry. We'll talk about that in a second. Corry was in pressure. Nosco has the ball, has the pressure on the quarterback. The ball comes up short. 700 runners.
Yeah,
they've got every 15 minutes. It looks like a new race, different age group, and everything. And it was just, I looked at that post today, and I wondered how many kids might be showing up.
Put that together, Joe Koval.
Joe Koval.
Congratulations to him. That'd be
cross-country coach. That'd
be a massive mess if I had to put that together.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even attempt.
I want to see that course when the last
They're done?
set starts to run. What they're going to be running in,
Yeah. Especially
At least it hasn't been raining yet. So.
Yeah. Second down and 10 for Corry. They're at the Titusville 41. Lester rolling to his right and overthrows. No, the pass is complete to the freshman, and that would be Will Allen. He goes out of bounds about the Titusville 38. Picks up a third down and 8.
Again, just 3 yards or so.
And that's fine. You guys can complete all the 3-yard passes you want to.
Stephen Henderson writes, I haven't watched a game at Carter Field since 2010 or so. When did the home visitor sidelines change sides, Stephen?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Actually, this is 1 week ago. This is the second week, see?
But this is how I remembered as a kid.
Oh, is it?
Well,
Yeah.
no, actually, I remember both teams on one sideline.
You didn't have turf when you were a kid.
Just in the Astrodome.
Doubles left, doubles right. Oh, here comes this drive up the middle. Oh, good pressure.
Hold.
Yeah,
That's
there's a
coming
hold.
back.
Lester's going to run to the outside, but that ball's coming back, and
That's a
Lester's
good
going to be brought
tackle.
down.
And that's Burley again?
Who's that, Bill?
Number 5.
Yep.
Burley, yep. Nice job. Nice.
He showed up to be physical
Yeah,
tonight.
he did. He's done a nice job of physical play. Attacking up the field and in proper angles.
Yeah, well, yeah.
too. He's not
doing it
overrunning.
all
He's
right.
not too high.
He's going to enjoy film session tomorrow.
A lot of these kids are going to enjoy films tomorrow. This is going to be a good time.
You know, see, I was just going to say, we've been sitting with Coach for a couple weeks now. This is the kind of stuff he's been seeing at practice. Last week, obviously, it didn't translate into the game, but it's working tonight.
Yeah, it is working tonight. And it's not even a matter of winning and losing. Obviously, it's easier to play hard when you're ahead. It's harder to do it when you're behind. And we found ourselves behind a lot in the last few years. But this is the kind of effort we talked about at the beginning. Bring me aggressive play for 4 quarters. Show me you want to play the game. Okay, you know, hit somebody as hard as you can hit, and they've done that very well tonight.
The penalty brings the ball back to the 47 of Corry. Third down and 22 on the hold. Lesher looking to throw. There's another hold. Going to come down the right side, and the pass is incomplete. Comes up short at the Titusville 35-yard line. Bring up a fourth down.
That's must be a slot receiver possible. I didn't see the lineup, but our linebacker
For a linebacker to be on him going
for a
deep,
linebacker to cover with him is well done by our linebacker.
You wonder, we talked earlier in the ball game about the hits that Nathan Leschner has taken tonight. A lot of these passes are coming up short. The legs are tired, arms tired. He's been beaten up pretty good with some sacks. He's dropping back once again to throw. Here comes the pressure. Going to go deep, and the ball is going to go out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Titus will take over first down and 10. It'll be at the 47-yard line of Corry with 4:14 to go in the ball game. So Titusville takes over on downs as Corry's unable to move the ball. 18-0 Titusville on top here. Scored on a, what was that, a 40-yard pass to
40-yard pass.
Brock Koval, and then a block punt by Mr. Nosko.
Yep.
And then a touchdown pass to Malave. So,
Which was about 25, 30 yards.
and a good reception by Malave coming back to the ball.
Hey, the one thing that if I'm going to criticize anything, this is the second time after a change of possession we're slow getting into the huddle and getting out.
Yeah.
One time was the 2-point conversion we used the timeout on.
Well, we did the last series as well, but
so we're going to get 5 here unless they call a timeout.
And we will take the timeout. 4:14 to go in the ball game. Titusville takes the timeout to save the 5-yard penalty.
And I guess maybe I was a Tash horse. This is only week 2.
well, and
so
there's
there are some issues.
some young guys and stuff like that. I remember some years ago, just week 1 or 2, actually, we just had so much trouble. Guys knowing to come in. We literally practice. Sudden change. We stand our guys on the sideline. Last thing we did today before a game tomorrow was we call out every grouping.
Who do you have tomorrow?
Tomorrow we got Casadega Faulkner. And we call out each group and make sure everybody knows when they're supposed to be, in the game and everything like that. And it's that mental piece.
Well, I remember when we went up and watched Sam when he was playing up at Deanna, and even on a Mark's team in Ohio Northern.
Yeah.
Third down play, all of a sudden you hear somebody holler punt up, and the punt team was getting ready, and
You're a step ahead.
One step ahead.
Yeah.
And that Division II level. So
Well, and the other thing
it's a tough thing to
though,
learn.
the other thing is, the defense is we've at that level, that college level, if they call nickel and you're not right out there you're supposed to be, guess what happens next week?
You're not there.
You're not supposed to be there.
Yeah, you're not there.
So you have to be on the ball there at that level.
2 to the left for Titusville. Wing right. Titusville will try to grind out a few minutes. I think Corry has 1 timeout left. Ball's given off to the cutter, going the right side. Cuts to the outside, across the 35, and down close to about the 40-yard line.
That's a New Jersey number there.
Number 10.
Coming across.
And I put my sheet away.
Yeah, both teams are kind of emptying the bench a little bit.
Connor Shoemaker. Was he a jockey? Shoemaker? Wasn't that a jockey's name?
Yes.
That might be
Willie Shoemaker. Shoemaker.
Shoemaker. That might be Willie's boy.
Yeah. I knew it.
Sorry, Adam.
I was close.
So much like his mother.
I can't believe Adam keeps a headset on all game. He has no microphone, which I know he doesn't want, but he has to keep that headset on all game while he runs his
listening
camera.
to something else.
That could be.
Well, he's monitoring the Franklin crew doing the Franklin Fairview game tonight. Tough night for Franklin. Yeah.
Ouch. Yeah, that
last time out for Corry, by the way, just
41-0. The last score I saw was it Fairview 41, Franklin nothing. And
and Titusville has Fairview in a couple
weeks. And that could be a little misleading because you don't know what's happening with each team with COVID. Maybe they're missing a few players. Who knows what's happening on there?
4:01 left to go in the ball game. Titusville with a 2nd down and 4 at the Corry 41-yard line. Titusville pitch back. Runner coming the other way. And, nice hit. Straight off at the 40-yard line.
That's Allen again, the middle linebacker for Corry.
Ethan Allen played well.
He has played very well for Corry Beavers. He's done a nice job of scraping down the line of scrimmage and coming in and making tackles.
Hey, guys, any word on the Maplewood game at all?
No, we don't have any access to scores. Maybe somebody will send it in before we get off the air. Luke's going to look for us. 3:25 left to go in the ball game. Titusville up 18-0. 3rd down and 3. They're at the Corry 40-yard line. More than likely we run 4 plays here and then give it up just to run more clock. Keep running wide. 4 seconds on the clock. Put a man in motion. And it's given off to the man in motion. Cuts up across the 40 to 38. Nice little run there.
It's almost a horse collar.
Yeah, almost. And it's close to a 1st down, but it'll bring up a 4th down and about 2. With Titusville. 1st down, this game's over. Well, all practical purposes it is, but
yeah, a 1st down here, and you don't have to play defense again for Titusville.
No, the defense is done.
Hey guys, let me ask you a question. As we first started this year, have you thought that this would be the result of this game?
Actually, I did. I thought this would be I thought it'd be maybe a 21-10 type game, 21-14 type of game. But I thought Titusville could beat Corry, yes.
Okay.
Nap straight ahead for the 1st down. I did. And I only say that, Bill, because I looked at some game film today of last week's game with the Corry and Sharon, which is a very difficult thing to judge because Sharon's so quick.
Yeah.
But I just thought we had an opportunity here. The only thing that scared me about tonight was the big linemen. I didn't know whether our kids could compete against the size of Corry. They're big boys.
Yeah, there are some big
we've
kids.
We've done very well.
And to be honest with you, I think our R5 have controlled the line of scrimmage, both sides, offensively and defensively. We've controlled the line of scrimmage.
Credit to our defensive coach, shooting those linebackers and made those linemen work that much harder.
Well, and it got them confused.
Yeah. Like the announcers up here. 1st down and 10, Titusville. Baker goes to the outside, and he's going to cut up the field to about the 30-yard line. Stay in bounds. The clock will continue to run.
Well, that's the key thing now. Don't go out of bounds. Hold on to the ball. Don't go out of bounds.
Just slide down if you have to.
Yep.
Check that. Corry has a man down.
And this is where, in big-time college football, you hear the boos.
Stop and
Which we know is not going on. But
Right. We know that's not happening here, but I think
what we don't want to see at this point is
injuries.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Yeah. certainly nothing. This appears to be, wouldn't second guess, I have no idea. We've had some cramp situations tonight, which I didn't think we would really have. The weather is so nice for football. It's cool. You don't have that excessive heat. And
he may have taken a helmet to the stomach and lost some air real quick. And he's on his feet.
He's on his feet coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a situation where, something that.
That's the thing. Like you said, the last minute and a half of this ball game, the ball game's been decided. We just don't want to see anybody.
I want to see anybody get hurt.
And
career
ruin
season.
The rest of their season, particularly if you're a senior.
Yep. That's always what we complained about last year with the COVID situation for the seniors and stuff.
We haven't seen any cramping situations with the Rockets anyways.
No, we haven't. You're right. Credit to the conditioning, I guess. 2nd down 7, Titusville with 1:20 left to go in the ball game. Garrett Knapp looking for the clock to run down, play clock. He'll snap it somewhere under 5 seconds. And there he goes, puts the man in motion and snap. And he gets it to the man coming across the wide side. And nice tackle. He's brought down about the 32.
I'm sitting here kind of chuckling. His passing stats are going to be amazing. Completion percentage, all these little pitches ahead of him. He's a completed pass.
One of our stat man knows that. That's true.
He's 75 for 78. Of course, the yardage is going to
look a little funny. In the average, but yeah.
Here's just a quick snapshot. Fourth quarter, Connie at Spartans lead the Grape Pickers 46-14. Seneca Bobcats trailing the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils 30-6. Hickory Hornets beating up on the Girard Yellow Jackets 35-0. Mentioned Fairview leading the Knights. Bulldogs having their way with the General McLean Lancers tonight, 47-7.
Wow.
What Bulldog team?
Meadville.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Grove City, they had to play Grove City up to last week, 50-48.
And the last play of the game, Titusville takes a knee,
Wow.
and Titusville gets out of here with a win, 18-0, and a very well played game by both offense and defense of Titusville. We'll wrap it up here in just a couple minutes, so stick with us. After this commercial break, we'll talk with Coach and get his impression of tonight's action.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub. Each student is given a personalized, pit-quality education, which benefits greatly from our small class sizes and emphasis on hands-on learning. This experience is second to none in Northwestern Pennsylvania, and we take serious pride in our devotion to professionalism and education. At the University of Pittsburgh at Titusville Education and Training Hub, applying is faster than saying our name. Call now to begin your journey today.
Interstate Pipe and Supply means it when we say service means business. With a knowledgeable staff, full fleet of trucks, and large product offering, we can answer your questions and fill your orders big or small. We are your one-stop shop assisting homeowners and contractors quickly and efficiently, offering 4 convenient locations. We know the importance of customer service and strive to keep our customers returning and happy. Looking to turn a job into a career? We have several opportunities available in our company, so stop in and apply today. Proud to serve the Titusville community for 50-plus years, we're Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
And welcome into the Corky's Pizza Titusville Beverage post-game show as we get set to send it down to the field to Bill McCrillis. Bill?
Okay, Coach, one question, I guess.
Good.
What was the big turnaround from last week?
Oh, we just worked hard the whole week long. We just talked about getting the win, fixing those mental mistakes that we made in the first game, and then just playing Rocket football, coming out. They did a good job taking away the run. We hit them with the pass and did stuff like that. I hate seeing that the big touchdown taken away from the big man, scoop and score type interception and handoff because of an inadvertent whistle. But you know what I mean? That's what I tell these guys. You got highs and lows, and you can't be too high, and you can't be too low. You got to kind of stay the course, and then they did a great job tonight.
Well, hey, go celebrate with all those guys down there.
Hey, thanks
Great
a lot.
job.
Thanks
Great
a lot.
job.
Thanks a lot.
There you go, Coach. Coach Baldwin really, really happy about this win tonight, guys, and I can understand why.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a good all-around game from everybody in the ball club, offense and defense, and the coaches did an excellent job of preparing the kids for tonight's game. So credit to the entire organization. A big win for Titusville. It's not been a long time coming to win a game this way when you have 100% effort from everybody, both sides of the ball. So they got to be excited about this. Good to build on.
It's a good one to build on. You got to remember, particularly with what this team went through last year. They took a lot of thumps last year, and a lot of these kids were on that team and remember that, so it's a big win for them. And it's a boost to their morale and to the program. Now they have to continue.
All right, guys, let's take our final timeout, come back. Player of the game. You guys are sweating.
You might need to take a couple breaks for this one.
We'll have that for you coming up as we continue on here. This is the Corky's Pizza Titusville Beverage post-game show. Player of the game coming up next.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. We offer competitive pricing and an array of equipment for you to get the job done and on time. Hosting an event? Poppy's can help with that too. We have tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project needs. Poppy's Place on the Tynesta Road in Pleasantville. The quality flooring made at Homerwood in Titusville is a result of the talented, hardworking employees that take pride in the work they do. Our employees live and work here. Homerwood is a great company with many career opportunities now available in most shifts, which means you can make a great living, receive benefits day one, enjoy 11 paid holidays, and have the opportunity to advance and build a career, all while enjoying small town life and being close to family and friends. Stop in to apply today. We're Homerwood.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What a summer. You know what, guys? We really do have the best customers.
You know, Dave, we sold a lot of trucks and Jeeps, and if we didn't have one, we were able to find it most of the time.
Well, here's a few vehicles you could check out on our lot.
We got from the Dodge Charger GT all-wheel drive to the all-new Grand Cherokee L.
You can see our inventory online, or better yet, just stop out and see us today.
Donovan and Bauer Auto Group on the Highttown Road in Titusville.
Pennsylvania Hardwoods, a worldwide supplier of high-quality logs and lumber, is a proud sponsor of the Titusville Rockets. Located along Titusville Road in Pleasantville, Pennsylvania Hardwoods purchases standing timber and logs and some of the world's highest quality hardwood, which is growing right in your backyard. For a free appraisal, call Pennsylvania Hardwoods at 814-590-6730. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets from Pennsylvania Hardwoods.
Your Armstrong services are more important than ever. There are more and more connected devices in the home these days. To get the most out of your experience, you need a network that is always getting better. You deserve superior performance, and that's what Armstrong offers every day. Whether you're working from home, enjoying your favorite content together, or simply catching up while apart, count on Armstrong to keep you connected to what matters most.
Pain can come from anywhere. Luckily, Anderson Physical Therapy has locations everywhere in Northwest Pennsylvania to help you get back to better health. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, whether it's post-operative rehabilitation, sports injuries, spine conditions, neurological conditions, or more. Anderson Physical Therapy is here for you. With offices in Albion, Clarion, Carpenton, Franklin, Seneca, Tityute, and Titusville, Anderson's is committed to your long-term health and well-being.
And welcome back to the Corky's Pizza Titusville Beverage post-game show. We might have to be here all weekend to figure this out. Good thing it's Labor Day weekend.
Hey, I'll tell you what I'll do.
What's that?
We got a hard decision here to make. We got about 5 guys.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
We'll pick 5 guys and I'll buy the pizza. How does that sound?
I don't know
if we can do that.
Yeah. The thing about
I'm
this
just making you an offer now.
It's
Well, I would pick Jim Bodemer, Dave Bodemer.
You guys already had your pizza.
And it was good.
The thing is, the nice thing about tonight's ball game is you have so many kids you could take tonight.
Yeah.
And
which is unusual for us.
It is.
When you get a full team effort like this.
When you get everybody, but it's not even so much the team effort. It's such the turnaround from what we saw from week 1.
Notice how David just ran away from this conversation.
Yeah, he's always been that
It's
way.
a big turnaround, what we've seen in the last 2 years.
Yeah, it is. It's
really? Holy cow.
And it was fun to watch him
David's
play
back.
No.
tonight. Because
You're supposed to wait till we're done. Then
they come back.
Yeah.
A little bounce in their step, a little bit of excitement they're showing. That's what happens when you're winning.
So we're gonna do this. So let's just go through and we're gonna name those people that really stood out tonight. But Steve, one name kind of bubbles to the top in terms of defensive and offensive sparks.
Play. Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of kids like I say Burley, Baker. They all played well.
You said, who are you watching down on the sidelines?
I was watching the big guy, number 72.
Whitney,
yeah. Nosko had a heck of a night.
Nosko was another one.
Wow.
Brock
was.
And again,
Nat played well.
Wheeling played well. Again, for a second week in a row.
Ellie played well.
But she's mighty. The one young man I thought tonight that kind of helped set the tone early in the game and then played well throughout the entire game was Brock Koval. And more so, to be honest with you, I know he had an excellent catch. There was a tough catch for the touchdown. It was a nice catch he had. But defensively, he attacked up the field from his safety position when it looked like they were going to get an edge and maybe pick up some yards. All of a sudden, he's there and he's making the tackle. And he's in the right position, and he did it time and time and time again. And he was played well the entire game tonight. I thought Brock Koval had one of his best ball games I've seen him play to date.
I don't know this.
No, I agree. I agree with Steve because he did set a tone. He was unblockable there, especially early on.
Here comes CNN's response.
All right. There you have it. Brock Koval is the player of the game tonight.
Congratulations,
but a number
Brock.
of players to be watching over the next couple of weeks. And
the only thing I say, fellas, is keep this up.
Yeah, build
Win,
on it.
lose, draw. This is the
Keep
style
the
of
effort.
play you got to have.
This is a nice predicament to be in.
Yes, it is.
Where we got to have so many
unusual for us.
to choose from.
Yeah.
Hey, next week is going to be quite the challenge as the Slippery Rock Rockets coming here to Carter Field.
Do we have a score on what they did? Are they not playing today? I'm not too sure. I lost my web or my phone app to get scores, and I'm kind of.
I don't know,
just
but
wondering how they did.
We'll use Luke's one-time line every time this happens. The Rockets will win next week.
The Rockets will win next
thank
week.
you.
Yeah,
Well,
we're assured of one thing. Vegas is not taking odds on that game, by the way. So, but yeah, and again, Titusville, to the football team tonight, great ball game, best we've seen in 3-4 years.
All right, final thoughts tonight. We'll start with David.
Good game plan, good execution.
Steve.
All around good game.
Bill.
Great win.
Jim.
Good coaching. Thought they had the kids well prepared. And it's always fun to watch them when they play like this.
Well, thank all our sponsors. Next week, not only a big night, it's also senior night. They bumped that to next week. With everything going on with not knowing about the COVID situation.
Well, you missed the production meeting.
Yeah.
But I'm the senior.
Well,
Well, we put him out on the 50-yard line with a wheelchair.
Homecoming is just a couple of weeks away. Still
Senior
plenty
night,
of
not geriatric night.
great football to see here at Carter Field. I don't even know. There's other things I was going to say. Oh, I want to thank, everybody's been tuning in. So we've been trying to incorporate some Titusville elements into our broadcast, right? One of the voices that you'll hear at the very beginning and at the very end will be one Mr. Kevin Brown, who played football at Carter Field years ago. What, Jim? Kevin, we want to say hi and thank you. You sound fantastic. And just listen to the very end, and you can hear Kevin's velvety tones as he wraps things up for us here tonight. We want to thank all our camera operators, Bree Barron, Nolan Rio, Adam Bodemer, Mark Heim, the entire crew here, David, Steve, Bill, Jim.
Fred, Tom,
yeah.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
And thank you for joining us tonight. You've been enjoying Titusville Rocket football here on Stream TV. Our coverage this season, by the way, thank all our sponsors, please. Support their businesses. Anderson Physical Therapy, The Barking Lot, Kreiner Real Estate, Interstate Pipe and Supply, Armstrong, Oil Creek Plastics, Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, Dr. Timothy Brooks, Pennsylvania Hardwoods, State Farm Insurance, Fat Chad's Brewing, Goodwill, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Homerwood, RTI, University of Pittsburgh, Titusville, Shago Real Estate, Poppies in Pleasantville, Titusville Area Hospital, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Thanks for joining us. Have a safe Labor Day weekend. See you back here next week. Rocket Soccer and Rocket Football right here from Carter Field. Have a great weekend.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.